Booyaka! Yeah. Welcome to another episode of Wrestling on the Rocks. Your boys are back in town. We did it. We did it. We made it. We got rid of Clump. That's immediately the wrong thing. How's everyone doing? How's everyone drinking? What it do?
Yep.
How's it going, man? How you been?
Good. Hanging in there.
Yeah.
Right.
Little after hours Wrestling on the Rocks for you. It's gonna be wild. It's gonna be wild. Let's see if we can't get a couple of drinks going. It's empty. What'd you want to do? We got another 2 gallons of this to kill. If you wanted to go for that route.
Is that a challenge?
I mean, I think you could. I think nothing's stopping me. We can always go for more of this one if you wanted.
It's up to you.
You know what, though? We haven't had our Kirkland in a while.
Okay.
Let's see if we can't get our sponsorships today. We are begging for sponsorships at this point. We've laid out everything that we drink.
Not everything. We don't have a wide enough camera.
We'll find more things. Yeah, we're just begging. A cease and desist, a sponsorship, something. Just notice us. Liquor companies. Okay. Let's see. Just a little bit.
A little dab with you.
Just a little dab.
Thank you.
Do we have a Clump towel?
No.
No Clump towel?
The Clump's not here.
All right, I'll just slurp it off the table.
The bags next to you.
I'm not ruining one of those precious articles. I'll just slurp it off the table. No big deal. Done. Yeah. Yep. Pours easy. Goes down easy. Pours easy. Kirkland.
Best bang for your buck.
Okay, this is good. Things are going well. Welcome to the... Have we started?
We live?
Let's do
We
this.
going live?
Welcome to the show, where every show is like it's our first show. We can't seem to get it together.
Nope.
Um,
Before we get started, I think we need one last salute to Rocky Johnson.
That's actually exactly where I was going.
Mm-hmm. Rocky.
To the Soul Man.
Soul Man. To the Johnson family.
Ears. In our beards. That needs to cool down.
Smooth.
So smooth. So smooth.
Sponsor us.
Yeah. You'll like it too. Oh.
Get the little
Yeah,
pickle.
I do need more ice, it turns out. Thanks for asking. Let's see. Yeah, Rocky Johnson passed away. I don't know. Was last week's show able to catch it or not? I don't know. I know you and I have not.
We did.
I wasn't here either.
Yeah, I wasn't here. I was out of town. I know you and I did not. And I wanted to make sure that we did get the opportunity to do that. Because he was a pretty cool dude.
Yeah.
Do you know how he ended up in Memphis?
No.
So, Muhammad Ali was in a boxing wrestling match in Japan. I forget who he went up against, and people probably be mad at me because it's a pretty famous dude. I know that much. But the industry was kind of on a high off of that Muhammad Ali, and so they brought in Rocky Johnson as a boxer, as like the Memphis Muhammad Ali, and he had kind of that look and kind of that swagger and stuff, and he got over as a boxer even though he wasn't really a boxer.
Nice.
Like it was pretty cool. Jerry Lawler tells some cool stories about him on his podcast, worth checking out. Let me see. There's a couple things I wanted. No, yeah, I guess the rest we'll talk about as we go.
Inoki.
Anoki?
That's what Leonard said. Yeah, that's what Dave said.
Oh, it's him. He's cut the beginning of the show already. Like, I expected to hear from him much later in the show. He's like, I can't make it. I'll be in the chat. I hope he's on one of them fucking machines and he's trying to type. And he's like, yeah. He CrossFits, though.
Oh yeah,
So
that's right.
he's gonna like pull up that bar and fucking slam it on his own phone. That's what he gets. Let's see. Did you have anything else you want to get off of the? Let's see. Oh, Pampiro Firpo. He also passed away recently.
Oh.
And Laparca from
Yeah.
AAA passed away as well.
Oh, really?
A lot of people,
Well,
a lot of legends.
last drink for them.
Different Laparca, but still Laparca. So yeah, we had a lot going on. Did you get to see much of NXT or AEW?
NXT, yes. AEW, no.
So we can get AEW out off the bat unless someone comes in and wants to talk about it. I watched some of it. So one of the things that happened this week, Baron Corbin tweeted out a little bit of slander against AEW during their match. Let me see if I can pull it up even. But he was saying something along the lines of like, "Oh, the match is a tag team match for number one contendership, and no one's trying to go for a pinfall." He's like, "No pinfall attempts, just spot, work together, spot," and people lost their mind about it. Not to mention Dave Meltzer lost his fucking mind about it.
Well, he didn't say that so much as he put a GIF from a movie of
What do you-
puppet vomiting, and
He said those things. He goes,
Oh,
"Winner
yeah.
gets a title shot. So forget covers. Everybody get pops. Spot, dive, spot, dive, spot, dive, group spot, dive. Get your shit in, neck beards. This is awesome." And then he put a picture, a GIF of someone violently vomiting like crazy. It's pretty cool.
Was that from Team America?
It is from
Yeah.
Team America. Dave Meltzer lost his shit about this and made some sort of comment. I don't see it readily available on top. It must not have been so popular. He may have removed it because he felt like a dick. But he said something along the lines of like, basically, you watch your mouth. Your company's doing the same thing. You know, big talk for a guy in the same company that opening match of the same night was the same exact style. It had me wondering. So I decided I would watch the first match on both shows to see the differences. And I think maybe I don't understand the word style like I thought I did. Baron Corbin's point was they're not going for pinfall attempts.
Yeah. It's a competition. You
Yeah.
want to win.
You'd think that you'd want a shot at the title.
Yeah.
You'd think you might want that.
Yeah.
Not here. In that opening match for AEW's number one contendership for the tag team title, there was, in a 20-minute match, 4 pinfall attempts. That is including the final pinfall attempt.
Saying one successful.
One was successful.
Yeah,
in
that's
20-something minutes. And the first one was early. They were spread out. It wasn't like a bunch of like people trying to win throughout the match. It was like they got one out like as a joke. And then there was only 2 that were broken up. And then one that was the finale. And it's like, not even every team went for a pinfall. Like, every team didn't even try to win.
Oh, it wasn't a...
There wasn't one for each.
Really?
Like,
How many tag teams were in it?
4.
Oh.
4, and not even every team going for one pinfall attempt.
They didn't do the classic pin. I'm going to take somebody off. I'm going to go for the pin. Somebody else takes that person off. No.
No, they didn't do a whole bunch. So, so Meltzer lost his mind, said, you know, the same thing. So then the next day, Corbin tweets out a GIF that was like, that was easy.
Yeah.
Because he got everyone all freaked out. So I decided I would use my little counter. Is my counter over there? Can I have my counter? This is my pinfall counter. I use this as a ref to count my pinfalls when I'm watching. To see if it is a legit match where someone's actually trying to win the match, or if it is a spot fest gymnastics dance routine with a bunch of fucking children.
Did you take that from somebody working the front door at Costco?
What the fuck up?
You're never going to get sponsored by them. You keep
By
stealing
Costco?
from them.
Yeah. So I counted, and I'll give him this. There were not as many pinfall attempts early in the match as you would have expected in an NXT match, although it was for a tournament win, not for a title shot. They went for 10 in roughly a 15-minute match.
Yeah, 10 versus 4 is a little bit of a difference.
Yeah, more than double and in less the time.
Less the time, yeah.
So
But it's to also advance in the tournament.
Yeah.
The Dusty Rhodes Classic.
yeah, and
So-
which you want to win, but what does the winner get? Just a trophy. And it's not even a trophy you get. You just stand in front of the trophy, take a picture. Like, name
Get a
any of the
photo
Dusty
op, and
Yeah,
that's it.
they've never gone for a title shot. It's just you won the Dusty Classic.
Yeah.
I don't even know the teams that have won them all. I mean, I'm sure you could look it up. I bet you it was probably Revival. I bet you Alistair and Ricochet got really close. Like, I don't. It's not. It's always. It's an important thing because it's cool to talk about Dusty for a bit, but it's not a big deal in the grand scheme of me as a tag team doing big stuff.
It was the same as the Andre the Giant Battle Royal.
Yeah.
You know, just, hey,
Yeah.
there, you won.
Easy.
Yeah, oh, sorry.
Yeah, take it easy, pal.
Sorry, I burped under my breath. Let's see what's to come.
Yeah. So it was in my mind. I was like, so Baron was right though.
Yeah.
Like, you can count it out. You can watch and count it.
Nope, you passed 10.
Nope, 10 right there.
Boom.
That's how many pinfalls attempts they went for. AEW. That was it. That was how many times they wanted to win. So I just thought it was funny because it was like everyone's freaking out and they're talking shit. No, why is he saying this? He was right, and that's what sucks.
Mm-hmm.
He doesn't want to be right.
Yeah, and on top of that, like it started off with no pinfall attempts.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so count it out. If you want to say, hey, this is a style, and then, they want to win, and your show's doing the same thing, to me that sounds like a numbers game.
Yeah.
All right, how many times are people trying to win this match?
Mm-hmm.
Is it a real fight? Does someone want to win?
So now I'm curious to just think of what Meltzer meant by style. And
Yeah.
now
That's what I'm saying.
Now I get why you said. Apparently, I don't know what style means or whatever.
So, because in the NXT match, as you saw, there was a lot of kind of tandem offense. I thought they did a pretty decent job of staying out of the ring. Oh, dude, you should have heard JR on the opening match in AEW. He was at the very beginning. What was it? Trent and one of the Jacksons were in there. He's like, it's Nick Jackson and Trent in there. Legal. Right now. Let's keep it together. Like, he was all fucking fired up, being like, just dance! If you're gone, just be the legal one in the ring!
Legal guys only.
Yeah.
That's it.
He was like losing it. But
Turned off the wrong mic. Thought he was in the
Yeah.
ref's ear.
Yeah.
God damn it. Fucking
yeah.
assholes, get it together.
And I don't think that JR and Excalibur are on the same page. Every time JR says something, Excalibur's like, and isn't that exciting? And you're like, that's not what he said.
No.
That's not what he said.
Is he just getting drunk ringside?
Hell yeah. Let's get a drink.
Get drink.
Get drink.
I'm going to say drinking, but whatever.
Oh, dude. Baron Corbin's the same age as us.
Nice.
So is Cody Rhodes. What the fuck have we done with ourselves, man? Christ.
This is what we've done.
Oh, all right. Welcome to the show.
Life is good.
Yeah. We did it. We did it. I did want to talk about, that was one of the things I want to talk about with that a little bit. So there was some cool stuff in AEW. Cody cut a promo that was phenomenal. Just absolutely awesome. It didn't come off where his last promo that everyone was all like, this is the new hard times. I felt like people wanted that so bad that they said that, but it felt a little overly rehearsed. I didn't get that impression with this particular Cody. I do think he probably practiced it, but I think it came off way more off the cuff than his other promos have come off. His other ones have seemed overly rehearsed to me.
Mm-hmm.
It was awesome. The opening match, not. I think when they talk about styles, it's the constant false finishes and shit like that.
Mm-hmm.
But at the same time, and it's all like, hey, the big spots. How many big spots can you do? And we'll talk about that.
Yeah,
but,
and that's what I was going to bring up with NXT is, before it was like, hey, put on great matches so you can get your call up. Now it's like, you guys are supposed to be equal. Let's put on
a show.
Yeah.
Yeah. So to wrap up AEW, just because I didn't watch all of it, the thing that surprised me the most about this particular episode, Joey Janela came out and cut a promo. It's really good.
Was it?
Yeah. I was all like, oh, shit. Now, it did seem like it may have been taped, but it also looked like one take. So,
Nice.
I was really surprised. I'm not excited to see him wrestle because I've seen it before, and that's terrible. But
we've gone down that road.
yeah, I've been down that road. But I was impressed with his promo on that.
Nice.
Absolutely. And especially in a company that keeps saying they want the guys to get over on their own and they want to have people do all their non-scripted promos and stuff. They're finally letting someone, because I still haven't heard from most of the inner circle, you know? But I know I've missed a little bit. I know Sammy Guevara. I know he's done a couple little promos here and there, but
what I've seen from him, he shows a lot of potential.
Yeah.
I know there's a lot of people sick of him, and then there's a lot of people that overhype him. And it's like,
yeah,
no in between to me, from what I've seen.
not a lot of in between, and I think that both parties are kind of right. But he's also supposed to be a shit-eating heel, so I don't know that it's that big of a deal if I don't like him. You know, I feel like
He's doing his job.
Yeah.
I want to watch AEW. I want to like it.
It's tough to get through a lot. I turned it off right when Brandy was coming out.
Yeah.
She started coming out. She was going to have a tag match. I just didn't want to.
Yeah.
I'd rather just not watch the rest of the show than have to watch any of that.
She needs to go to the Performance Center.
She's been there.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh. She needs to go back.
Yeah, that's why I let her go. She was a ring announcer, I think.
Oh, really?
Yeah, not good.
I don't get at that either.
No.
Aw.
She's terrible at talking. She's terrible at anything that involves something besides just showing cleavage.
Yeah, be worse than Lana.
She paid for those.
As long as Lana's not screaming all the time, which is all the time.
Is how she talks.
Yeah.
That's how she talks.
Bottle's wobbly.
Well, shit. So what'd you have about
NXT?
NXT?
The Broserweights.
There it is, yeah. Matt Riddle and Pete Dunne versus Mark Anders and Flash Morgan Webster.
I want to like that team.
Which one?
The Broserweights.
Okay. I was thinking either.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
Yeah, I kind of want to like both of them, but they're
Yeah.
both, I think, I don't know. I felt like it was like you said, so I felt like every match on this card, so this was one of my bottoms for the whole week, is that NXT felt like it was lacking in stories, and partially that's probably because there's a tournament going on, and there's just not as much story when there's a tournament, and I get that.
Run out of time and stuff. So you run out of time.
Run out of time.
Yeah.
And they're giving every match 20-something minutes, and they're telling everyone go out there and put on a WrestleMania performance.
Main event. Yeah.
It felt like every match was in its own bubble, good, but in an overwhelming... It was exhausting. It took me 3 different sit-downs to watch NXT,
Yeah.
because after like 2 or 3 matches, I was like, I can't see more of this.
Yeah. I know.
I was just out.
Yeah, I was going to say the same thing. It felt like most of the matches were the same.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it was just like, all right, cool. You know, let's get through this. And it was a little rough this week. And I want NXT. I want to be Team NXT, but...
Yeah.
It's a little rough.
It was.
Unlike other whiskeys, because Kirkland's smooth.
Smooth. Oh.
Did I save it?
Yeah. But the Broserweights won,
Yeah.
which is neat. I don't know. I had a hard time getting through this whole show.
Mm-hmm.
It was neat to see them win. Like you said, I want them to win. But after that match, it was like, well, what am I supposed to watch now? Right? And so the next thing comes up is the Grizzled Young Vets versus the Time Splitters.
Well, see, and this is one of the things I disliked. Like, I'm not a big Japanese wrestling fan, but I heard the Time Splitters were supposed to be a big deal.
Yeah.
They were like, this is awesome, this is great. They put them together, and they lose.
Yeah.
And I was like, that was underwhelming. But at the same time, I think NXT almost had their hands cuffed because I think they're the only NXT UK team to win.
Yeah.
In the first round. And it was like, well, fuck. You know, so...
It was really weird. And it was also weird to me just because NXT's had a history of just making NXT UK look like lesser than.
Mm-hmm.
And here they were kind of dominating the Dusty Classic.
Yeah.
And it's like...
So I was like torn. I don't watch NXT UK, but I feel like you gotta give him more than one, maybe
NXT?
two. Yeah.
I just feel like it's a really rough time to bring back this guy, and especially Alex Sheely. Apparently, he was close to retired.
Oh,
He hadn't wrestled in a couple years because he was like, it's just not going to happen for me.
Mm-hmm.
And NXT called him up and said, we want you to come do this thing. And he was like, holy shit. And came to do that with his best friend. And
I wonder if that was
right away.
maybe that's the reason why the question mark is if he was going to be ring ready or not.
Yeah, ring ready, or maybe if he was willing. Maybe they just didn't know.
Yeah, play it by ear.
Or maybe they wanted a surprise. And then as they got closer, they're like, we can't keep this a secret.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I felt like it was a lot. And then by that, I mean, because honest to God, I watched those two matches. Then I saw Lio Rush against Swerve and Tyler Breeze. And I turned off the TV and walked away. I was like, I'm not watching those two matches again. Because I've seen enough Lio Rush matches and Swerve matches and Tyler Breeze matches to know that they're going to do the same exact shit as that. It felt like the longest...
The false finishes.
Yeah. The Christmas show of NXT, I watched the first match. I think I watched the second match, and then I'm not watching the rest of the show.
Yeah.
Because you can't have all these 25-minute main event matches in an overall story. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like it's a TV show. It's not an indie once a month show where everyone can go out there and do a thing, and everyone's like, I've been hungry for more wrestling. I don't get this wrestling. I get this every fucking week.
Yeah. And especially since
Spread it out.
Especially since a lot of the talent's not showed every week.
Yeah.
You know. And it's not like Raw or SmackDown, a lot of talent's not showed. It's the majority of the roster isn't showed there. But then you have Adam Cole there every fucking week, and ugh.
And I feel like put someone over. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like if every single tag team is this fucking incredible and all the same, I'm not invested in anybody right now.
Yeah.
I just watched 4 matches for the Dusty Rhodes Classic, and I've got no one I'm rooting for because I've got no one who I think looks different or better than anyone else they fought.
Yeah, I mean,
okay.
I like the Bruiserweights. I like them.
I like the idea of them working together. I think could be cool, but
It's interesting. I don't know. I think it'd be cool if they won the Dusty Rhodes because it's basically one guy from each NXT. Because I still think as done as UK.
yeah. I'm looking at the results of this, and I thought Swerve won the match.
That's what I had.
Yeah, but this says Lio Rush defeated Isaiah Swerve, defeated Tyler Breeze via pinfall.
Someone's phone vibrating.
Yeah, that was mine. I fucked up. I fucked up big time.
He was yelling at everyone
I fucked up
earlier.
big time.
And I made sure.
You turned it
I
off?
might have had the volume on, but I made sure it was on vibrate.
Glad one of us remembered. Glad one of us remembered.
And then the other thing, which I know we're doing top 5, bottom 5 kind of things.
Yeah, but we'll go through the show some.
Yeah, I kind of just did things I like and disliked. And this one, I don't know what we're going to call it, a middle road
Yeah.
down the middle,
All right.
is the women's battle royal. Like, I love battle royals. I was excited it was on. There's a couple, unnamed entrants that came in. Kenzaro came back, which I thought was cool.
Very cool to see Casey back, yeah.
And what was the other girl that made the surprise entrance?
I thought Shocksky. Oh, Martinez.
Yeah, Martinez.
Martinez. That was kind of a surprise to people because she barely just signed.
Yeah.
But she's good to go.
Yeah.
She's been doing this for so long,
Yeah.
I did think that it was pretty cool. But it was, I don't know, it seemed a little spotty, but I really liked that it brought it to a story, right? It brought it to Io and Bianca, but then I felt like that went on too long.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I really liked it went to them and it went back and forth.
Yeah.
I hated when they went to the outside together and did the same spot you see in every women's battle royal. It's not even every men's rumble, but it's in every women's battle royal. The last two are on the apron and they kick each other's legs out.
And who's gonna?
Yeah.
It's like the American Gladiators.
Yeah.
The jousting sticks.
Every time, and I'm tired of that spot. And as soon as it went out there, I was like, you gotta be fucking kidding me.
Yeah.
Please don't let this be the end. And it wasn't, but I wasn't excited about it. And, I do think that little segment went on too long.
Yeah. And I mean, how do you feel about Bianca winning? Because I'm mixed about it.
I would have rather someone else.
Yeah.
I don't think that she brings anything to the number one contendership.
Yeah. I don't think her and Rhea are show-stopping. I'm glad, what's her name? Shayna didn't win.
Yeah.
Just because I didn't want to see that again.
Plus, it makes it more interesting,
Yeah.
right? Someone eliminates Shayna.
But it always seems like you have the same women at the top going for the title. If you had somebody come out of nowhere, I think it would have been cooler. Even though, and like, we kind of discussed it during the UFC match, is whoever's facing Rhea,
She got loose.
yeah, they're going to get steamrolled.
Yeah. So why would you put Bianca there just to lose?
Yeah.
Put someone else. Put someone brand new. Oh my God, Shotzi Black. She's coming out of nowhere. She's going for the title. Is she going to do it? This is her shot.
Yeah.
This is my one shot to get over all that,
Mia Yim or somebody.
Yeah.
Just,
Do somebody who people are excited about, who they want to see, and who has a long way to go.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Because if you have them lose now, then down the line in a year when they're ready again, I wasn't ready then, but I'm ready now. And you have a whole nother story where this is Bianca, who's been kind of towards the top of the card.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Was it last year she had a title shot?
Mm-hmm.
Last year,
I think she had
Rebel.
like 2 or 3, didn't she? Throughout the year? I think
might
she
have.
did. I think
She
she had
might
a
have.
couple. There was I think a triple threat that she was in.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
And yeah, Rumble, and then I thought maybe one more, but
Yeah, she's had a few shots at it, and it's kind of like,
and I would love to see her have it. Like, she's talented.
I'd be more excited if I thought she could win.
Yeah, but what are you gonna do? Take away the momentum that Rhea had immediately?
Yeah,
That'd
you
be
can't do that.
yeah,
No, she's insane right now.
yeah. That's it for NXT.
That's all you had for it. Oh, yeah, that's the end of the show, even.
Yeah,
And
mean,
there's
and
there's no promos, man.
there was a few promos. DIY's back.
Yeah,
for
Wise
one,
back together.
One match only.
Well, they're in the Classic, right?
No.
Oh, they're in Worlds Collide.
Yeah, Worlds
That's
Collide
right.
against Mustache Mountain.
Oh, this was one, too, where I thought the beginning of the show was better than the rest of the show, where it opened up with Keith Lee doing some stuff, going nuts and throwing that security guy through some bushes.
Yeah.
Keith Lee just hulking out. I was into that. I liked it.
I like the shoes. I'm staring at the pink shoes.
What?
I think I saw the pink shoes,
Yeah,
but
pink shoes. I tweeted it. I was like, let me know about
Keith
those
Lee all
kicks.
pretty in pink.
Yeah.
Those kicks.
Pinkly.
Oh my god.
What?
He's about to spit.
I'm trying to swallow, my friend.
Yeah, you are.
Yeah.
Yeah, you are. Well, we'll get there.
Burns. Anyways, that's it for
I
NXT.
don't think I had much else about NXT.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, just the
I was kind of disappointed in it. Felt like a lack of story after the first segment. First segment happened, and then that was it. Let's see.
Do we have confirmation on who won the triple threat, by the way?
Of
The Leo Swerve and because I missed that man. I skipped it
I
and
felt
I
like it
looked
was
it up
Swerve.
and it said Swerve
I'm pretty sure it was Swerve because I felt like
I thought it was.
because it's gonna. Did you know it's gonna be in a Fatal 4?
What?
At Worlds Collide? So he won a spot, and then there's gonna be 2 guys from NXT UK to come over.
for Angel's title.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
Gabe said that he too is manly enough to wear pink shoes.
do you own pink shoes, or you just think you could do it?
Yeah, there's a difference.
Yeah, there's a big difference. Yeah.
I mean, there's this dude at my work, like huge. He's like 6'4", 6'5", like arms like the size of both of us put together, and he's got the brightest pink shoes ever got.
Hell yeah.
Because no one's gonna say anything to him.
Nope. They're gonna shut it down and see. He says he owns them. Hey, it's me! I made it! Woo!
Kuro's from Japan.
Yeah, Kaguro watches from Japan.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Awesome.
Are you drinking anything, Kuro?
Yeah, what are you drinking?
Have a drink with us.
Let's see. So I guess that brings us to SmackDown, really, huh?
Yeah.
Kind of flying through because not much happened outside of that. Friday was that. Yeah. So he was drinking sake. Been there. Not a problem.
Wow.
What's the
What?
Japanese whiskey?
What?
It's, oh gosh.
We didn't have Japanese.
Sake MIT. What's Japanese whiskey called? Does it have its own type of name?
Yeah, it's a Saguri. It's something.
I don't know. Someone should look it up.
Dang it.
Someone is looking it up.
It's, it's on the tip of my tongue.
It's not.
I want it to be
Kirkland
though. Yeah, no.
Smooth. All right, well, let's see. I loved the opening with Kane.
Oh yeah, that was amazing.
Kane coming out, doing his thing, talking about the demons and shit. I was like, all right, we got classic Kane. What do you got?
Suntory.
Suntory, obviously,
Yeah.
idiot.
Well, it says their main blended whiskeys being Suntory Kakubin.
Yeah,
No. So
I got you. Yep.
okay, stop.
Yeah.
Anyways, cheers again.
No, don't make me look stuff up. You don't want to hear.
I'm the
Didn't
one.
want to hear.
So Kane came back.
Kane! Yeah, no, I was a big fan of Kane coming back. I thought that was pretty fucking cool. And then he calls out the Fiend effectively.
Oh god.
Yes!
Wait, is it Fiend match or is Kane coming out?
I don't know. You just don't
It
know.
doesn't matter.
It doesn't-
Vote red.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
So confusing.
That was the best part. I liked it when the red light was there and Kane's just all like, oh, something. He had a line. I don't know what he said.
Wow.
He said a line.
that you don't know.
He's like,
Oh.
well, it took you long enough or something.
What took you so long?
Yeah. Oh, you're late. You know, like Kane says.
Kuro thought it was Kane's. The light gimmick was Kane's.
It was first. And then so I like the Kane just was natural in the red light. Like, oh, what's up, Fiend? Think it's fucking bother me? I own this. He was like Bane from Batman. Oh, you think the red light is your ally? You merely adopted it. I was born in it. Hell yeah. Hell yes. I was super excited about that.
Mm-hmm. Yes,
What do you think about Daniel Bryan coming out and being a dick about stuff?
Attacking Kane? I
Yes.
mean, Daniel or Bray? Jeez.
Yeah.
I watch wrestling at times.
Keep doing it. Yellow. All right, stop. Stop it. Sorry. What were you saying? You were saying
What was the yellow light for?
the fire.
Scoops.
Fire.
We got,
Oh, Ring Scoops came through. Oh, shoot. Look at his title. Damn it. I don't know. I like my title, though. Oh, we got a new graphic with a title. I'm going to make it.
Cheers to Ring Scoops.
Move the Jack Daniels on the table. Like, just put it back. Put it on the. It's blocking the title. Yeah.
Oh.
No.
What?
Well, how are we going to get a sponsorship from Jack Daniels
We're
Winter
not.
Ale?
We're not.
Okay.
Well, clearly Jack Daniels is off the table.
It's got to be Kane. It's got to be Kane. Yeah, Ring Scoops agrees, but God. Let's see.
I
Oh,
was like, that line, what took you so long and used to hell and you don't scare me.
oh yeah.
It's a good line.
God, that's such a good line.
I mean,
I'm used to
I'm,
hell.
I'm loving the,
Fuck.
I'm loving the Fox is bringing the best out with SmackDown.
Thank
Yeah,
you,
oh, yeah.
Ring
It's-
Scoops.
Yeah. Ring Scoops.
Thanks for the
Oh,
raid.
yeah, thanks for the raid, dude. I don't know what it means. I don't understand this stuff, but I'm into it. I dig it, man. Raid me.
That doesn't sound good.
What? No, he'll be our raidist.
No, don't.
That's
say
what they
that.
say.
A repeat raidist?
No one
What?
says-
That's the term, a raidist experience.
Okay.
What? Is that
No.
what happened?
Oh.
What's the problem?
Everyone just leave.
You should just plummet. It's like Ray Scoops
Messy
blocks
again.
you.
Yeah.
So there's a message. Ray Scoops blocks you. Like, ah!
You've officially been shut down.
Yeah. Yeah. Is that the Fiend?
The
No,
Fiend's coming. The
it's
Fiend's
not the
coming.
Fiend. They're being shut down by Twitch. They're shutting you down.
Yeah. Oh.
Ah, damn it.
Not again.
What do you think about Daniel Bryan coming out and beating the snot out of the Fiend and chasing him away and then pulling out some dreadlocks?
I kind of liked it.
Did you?
Yeah. I kind of liked
Mixed
that.
feelings, man. I'm really mixed on this one.
I kind of liked it because it felt like he was playing the Fiend's game and trying to get a one-up on him.
It did.
And I liked it, but...
I think that I liked it and I felt nervous about it because
Yeah.
I was like, I don't know that I'm ready for this.
Yeah. It's Royal Rumble season,
That's
which
true.
is a thing now.
Well, Royal Rumble season is the season leading into the WrestleMania season.
But I've never heard it called Royal Rumble season before.
Yes, because Royal Rumble season is the season prior to the road to WrestleMania.
Yeah.
Yes, so it's Royal
But I
Rumble
always thought
season
the
and
Rumble
then the road
was
to
chaos.
WrestleMania.
Anyways.
Okay.
But I liked it. I liked Daniel Bryan going after him, pulling out some hair.
I thought it was cool. Like I said, I was really excited about it, but I was really nervous about it. I don't know if I'm ready for this. I don't know if
Yeah.
I'm ready. Ring Scoops, enjoy your dinner. Thanks for coming through. We really appreciate that.
Cheers.
Cheers. Yeah.
Ian and Stock is chatting.
Yeah. He says in between because does Brian turn heel because your face turns heel? He did the opposite. He faced Fiend and went from heel to face. He just changes people. The Fiend changes someone, and so
He
where
baptizes them.
Ooh. They change. He hurts or heals them, and Daniel Bryan was the only one to be healed by him, where the others were all hurt by him, which is, I think, kind of an interesting thing.
Mm-hmm.
In a match, as far as him just like wrecking someone like Kane just takes it. He's cool with it. He's fine. He's the same as he was.
My thing was, where did Kane go? He just walk away?
Yeah, he just walked off.
Because I think it would be cool if Kane went down to hell too.
No, well,
Got
they both
into
walked
the
in the
ring
back.
and...
Remember
Oh,
when
yeah,
they came
that's
back
right,
and they're
that's
walking in,
right,
he's all like,
yeah.
remember when I was technically, I was champion,
Yeah.
I was
No,
it was me, no, it was me, I was everybody. I don't know. I wasn't into that nostalgic gimmick either. I like it enough with them together. You don't need to like push the. That wasn't a nugget for me. That was a little bit like, oh, you're forcing it right now.
Straight turd.
Just a straight turd, man. It wasn't like a little nugget knocking the tip of your nose. It's like a straight up on your forehead. War paint.
This next segment brought
Yeah.
to you by Sherman.
Yep. You've seen our Costco cart. I am not a nugget.
Whiskey.
I am the
toilet paper,
black heart.
pizza.
Wait, what? Whiskey, pizza, and what?
Toilet paper.
Toilet paper. Well, didn't you see? We posted a picture of our Costco card. It was
It's on our Instagram.
yeah, it's on our Instagram. Check it out. WOTR the show. It was fire, poopery, the spray, and a bunch of toilet paper. That's it. That's all we needed.
Yeah.
But we needed it. We needed it now. Woo! I miss Jason Sensation. Yeah. So
And then Daniel Bryan challenges the Fiend
to a strap match. at Royal
strap-on
Rumble.
match.
Yeah. Yeah, he's gonna strap it on, dude.
Huh? I'm excited. I like strap matches.
Me too. Is this? But
But is it the
is it traditional hit the ring
the
post?
forward post? Yeah.
Because I think that could make it really interesting, and
Yeah.
I think they may be the only two people right now who could do it. I don't know. Baron Corbin could probably pull one off against the right person. Because I feel like
Who's
he'd
the
be
right
really
person?
good about like grabbing someone and throwing them back right when they get to the second or third or something. You know.
Yeah. But like the classic Vader Sting.
yeah.
Touch off.
I think about Savio Vega and Stone Cold when I think of strap matches.
Yeah. I mean that was a good one. But you weren't around when Sting and Vader were doing theirs.
Correct. I probably got to go back and watch them. You know what I mean? Like they're
good.
probably great. Vader and Sting.
Isn't that the one that Sting popped out Vader's eyeball?
That was Stan Hansen who ripped out Vader's
Oh.
eyeball. So
No,
I'm
no,
gonna
no.
say
I thought Sting hit Vader with something and his eyeball came out. And
that was
popped
Stan
it
Hansen
Oh,
in
really?
Japan. Stan Hansen had a cowbell that he would swing
Maybe that's
at
what
people,
I'm thinking of.
and Stan Hansen also had really poor vision. So he would swing it at people, but he couldn't see what he was swinging at. So he was you do the staying away kind of a deal.
It's like the.
And he swung it at Vader, and it hit him so hard his eye popped out.
Oh!
What was that?
Nothing.
Oh, okay. You're breaking your.
It's you.
You're breaking your glasses.
You're breaking my eyeballs. I need a drink.
I didn't do anything.
Who would have known that would move my glasses? when you go up behind him and go out.
Flick your wrist forward.
Yeah. It was just a motion. People just motion all the time. Just little. So his eye comes out, and he's all like, Stan, wait. And Stan's like, no! And starts punching at him and stuff. And so then Vader like fucking throws him. And then he like goes over and grabs it, and he's like, bah! Pops it back in there, and he's like, blinks a little bit. And he's like, oh, okay, I'm good. Oh, I got it. No, we're fine. And then they fucking had a whole match after that, and it was.
It's almost like Hall of Fame status.
Yeah, it's almost like one or two of them should be in the Hall of Fame. But it was.
Reminded me of the UFC match with Macy Barber and I forgot her name. The one they couldn't see.
Oh, yeah, the
nerd.
nerd.
There, yeah,
Remember, like before, she's like, and then she goes out there and just beats the shit out of her. And she's like, man, you got beat the shit up by someone who couldn't see where you were.
Yeah. Herb Dean's lucky he didn't get caught by one or two punches.
Someone should do some fan art of her, like, as the Daredevil. Because she came out blind as fuck.
You farting?
Oh, I tapped my leg.
Oh,
it's a knee slapper.
You wish.
I don't.
She eggs it on. She's
Work it up. Come on. Come on. Come on.
Oh, yeah, come back.
No.
Ooh. Come here. Yeah, I think a strap match will be fine.
Yes. Going back to that.
It'll be a fine matchup.
Yes. But we need to know the rules.
Yeah, because I've also seen them do it where, what was the one, I mean, it's a different match, obviously, but where they did the rope, where it was basically just keeping them tied to each other, but it had like was it a cowbell match? Remember, because there was like a bell in the middle, and they would just, like,
Maybe.
LBJ did it and shit.
For some reason, when you were thinking about that, I was thinking about the terrible mask match. Remember, who was it? Jake the Snake?
Oh, Jake.
And who was it?
Was
Was it Martel?
I was going to say Rick Martel, so I thought it was.
And they were
But what's
speaking
crazy,
of black people.
but what was really cool about that match is if you watch it, it's actually really good. Where they got the crowd fucking hyper invested.
No, yeah,
Yeah, so they were trying to figure out, and I guess they could see, but they were playing off the crowd so well because it was just like, oh, tell me, and the crowd's like, yeah, you're closer, and like got people fucking riled up. And like when you think of the idea of the match, you think of how it could play out. Probably no one but Jake could have made that work.
Yeah,
you know, that was insane.
But anyways, going back, SmackDown, Big E and Jim Morrison had a match.
Oh yeah, what'd you think of that?
Now with Raw. So
We're talking about SmackDown.
Raw was yesterday.
We're still on SmackDown.
We're on Friday, not Monday.
Yeah, we've been on SmackDown this whole time. Oh god, what's our graphics thing? Oh my god.
New producer, folks, bear with us.
What?
Nothing.
Are you trying to remember? Oh my god.
Fine.
Oh god.
Fill her up.
Yeah, I need a drink.
It's not important.
Are you done with Raw? They haven't started it. Yeah, I was just making sure. I just wanted to be ready.
Make sure we're on the same page here.
Yeah. Yeah. Get mad at us for being all over the place. You guys are just talking about a lot of things right now, so I've just been leaving Raw up the whole time.
What
Felt
did you say, Fiend? I'm like, okay, well.
Fiend is on SmackDown.
Oh, god damn it.
He's in the intro and everything.
Yeah. I'm getting my shows
Are
mixed
you
up.
ready?
I'm getting my shows mixed up.
Are you ready for a good time?
Good old AC/DC.
What did you think about John Morrison and Big E?
The match?
Yeah.
In general? I liked it.
I thought it was a decent match, but I feel like it's a really weird spot to bring Morrison back.
What was weird, and this goes back to what I was saying 2 weeks ago, is it's a weird spot that he's even here yet. This should have been a Rumble return, so on and so forth, but I liked it. I think it was cool that he got the win.
Yeah, do they hate him? Because they brought him back as Miz's sidekick, which didn't work last.
I think... Get it, Homer, get it.
Got it.
I think Johnny Cactus has to prove himself.
That's true.
For all you that don't know, Cactus League Wrestling had John Morrison for a minute.
They had him booked for a match that he didn't show up to, if I remember correctly.
No, he was on there for a few.
He was booked on there for a few, and I don't know that he showed up to any of them.
Probably not.
Maybe Loner can give us some insight there. Do you remember if Johnny Cactus made it to any of the shows or not? Because I do remember early on he was advertised for several, and I do remember early on several of them being told he didn't actually go, which is
disappointing.
a thing that happens. Let's see, John
But anyways.
Morrison is Johnny Wrestling. Oh, that's fucked up. Calling him Johnny Wrestling, it's fucked up. I still like to think of him as Johnny Mundo. I think that was his best one.
Yeah. Johnny Mundo is pretty cool.
Although at the same time, if you had thrown him into AEW, Johnny Elite, that'd have been good.
No.
Johnny Dynamite!
Oh, couldn't go.
Couldn't go because he resigned with Impact. That's what they said. Yeah. It's weird.
Word on the street.
Everyone else shows up when they sign with whoever.
But I liked it.
Do you think they're going to have Bray come back with like a shaved head because he lost 2 dreads? I hope they're like just 2 in the front. So he's got like 2 little ones right there.
Just one sticking
Yeah.
down.
Just 2 little little
Antennae.
antennas. Just right there. Just I liked him being back. I thought he looked good for the most part. He super fucked up his own finish.
Yeah, that was disappointing.
Yeah, he just hip smashed
Yeah.
E in the face.
Yeah.
And he's just like, whatever, man.
Kishi'd him.
Yeah, Rikishi's him. And I just think it's a weird spot to bring him back with Miz and have them be whatever it is they're fucking being. I don't
know. I think they're trying to just build him as a tag team.
I know, it's a problem.
Yeah.
They were a
Yeah.
shitty tag team to begin with back when he first had his first run.
Yeah. I mean, I liked it. I've always liked him. He's super athletic.
I
just
like
needs
him a
to-
lot. I just don't
yeah.
like this for him.
Yeah.
And I don't know. Maybe I'm way off. Maybe they got a huge cool plan.
But I don't think you can bring him back if it's not Rumble. This is the only spot to bring him back at. And like I said before, doing a prediction, Royal Rumble prediction, there has to be one solid knockout return.
There has to be.
For them to shit on, or not, I don't want to say shit on, but to ruin all these other returns or prematurely bring all these other returns out.
Who did we get back already? We got Morrison. We got Big Show. We got Sheamus. Liv.
But see, I don't think, and I think that's the other thing, because I think Ember Moon might be coming back. I think Naomi's coming back for Rumble.
Naomi would be
Yeah,
cool.
Naomi.
She has to. Like,
That's true.
So, we got
Yeah,
the
Usos
Usos
came back.
But I don't think he.
Rusev. I mean,
We'll see if Machka.
No, well,
Ba-na-na-na.
there's somebody else that I'm thinking.
Carlson Miz doesn't want to do stuff in the ring because he's got a kid on the way.
I don't care about his damn family. Go home then. Sorry. I don't like the Miz. I'm sorry.
What if the Miz becomes the new? I was gonna say impersonator, the Liberator.
No, that would not. No.
Yeah,
he could
then-
be the new Jason Sensation. Yeah. I am not a nugget.
What about the new Leo Rush?
What? No, he's not that good on the mic.
My Morrison.
Yeah,
My man.
I like him, but
my Johnny.
Leo was so good on the mic
Yeah.
with Bobby.
Man of the hour. And John Morrison's butt is sour.
But by the way, what do you feel about Leo being called the Moth?
Yeah, man of the hour.
Yeah,
I think of him as more of a moth though. where-
yeah, exactly. Like,
Fuck. The fuck was that? You see the size of that moth? It was huge. Disgusting.
like I think it'd be like if he full on went with it, maybe.
Who's that idiot who comes out with the fucking headgear in NXT?
Which headgear?
We saw him the other day and he had that huge fucking helmet with the red glasses. God, I cannot remember his name.
Judge Dredd.
I think I might have laughed and walked away.
It was
Juggernaut.
ridiculous. Oh my god. This is not going well Googling. Someone's got DJZ.
DJZ.
If I Google DJZ, is it going to come up? Oh, it says NXT. I'm not seeing it, but it looks like the guy.
He looks like Sub-Zero. And
But whatever helmet that was, Joaquin Wild, that's what it is. Yeah, but we just hope she returns sooner. Let's see, Joaquin
Hold the show, folks.
Wild. This is exactly how I imagine. Oh, the same fucking pictures just pulled up. This.
Same guy.
This is exactly what I think he should come out with if he's going to have moth written on his butt. I'm sending it your way.
Okay, send it.
It's coming your way. It's coming in hot. Coming in hot. Here it comes. Coming in hot. Dropping it. Airdropping like it's hot. Airdrop it like it's hot.
Boom.
Airdrop it like it's hot. The man of the hour. I'm a moth.
But anyway, okay. Alright.
Bobby!
Bye-bye.
Hey, Bobby!
Bye-bye. I'll carry your luggage next time. Don't beat me.
Why are you not? Oh. I got it. Well, I mean, it wasn't even showing that it was sending it over here. Did it go
Where's
through?
the mouth?
It did.
Okay, cool.
Mouth come
My
up.
man! I'm the man of the hour!
It's very mothy.
Yeah, I saw the helmet and I was like, well, that's for Leo. It's like, it looks like a tick villain.
I don't know. I don't know. It looked like he had the Hogan stash going on.
No, those are just his lips. Put it up, put it up. Boom, there it is. Pop! Well, man of the hour!
What is
My man!
Where is it?
happening?
It's right here.
What is it?
I don't know. It's great. It's great if you're Leo Rush and you write moth on your ass and then you fly around like he does.
Oh my god, it's weird.
I will say he is attracted to the spotlight.
Oh man, that's almost as bad as
Woo!
Andrade's bib.
Andrade's bib, his lobster bib is pretty rough.
That's what you get when you go to Joe's Scrap Shack.
Yeah. Andrade's gear. Let's see. So, what are we talking about?
So,
We're on SmackDown.
Smack-
John Morrison.
yes.
My man.
Who else
My
came back?
man.
Talk about
Oh yeah.
Yeah, people came back. What do you think about Usos versus Arrival? I thought that match was dope.
It was good.
Oh, yeah.
I think
Oh.
their two styles together is incredible.
Yeah.
You want to show them your new iPad?
Ooh.
It's touchscreen.
Touchscreen.
1998 version.
Oh,
That's going for 58, but it's cool. Yeah, Usos being back, cool.
Usos, I
See,
love
I-
them with
I-
the revival.
I could see them coming back because it's hard to bring a tag team back as a surprise in the Rumble.
Yeah, you only get one.
Yeah. Just like, ooh, it's Jay.
Yeah.
Is Jimmy coming? I don't know.
I think it's best if he doesn't.
Yeah.
Everyone's like, is he gone? Is he done for?
Is he done?
Did they cut him up? Yeah, so there's people who came
Do you
back.
think Kane's going to be in the Rumble?
I don't know. I thought about that too. I was thinking he should be.
I mean, it'd be cool. What, 18 years in the Rumble?
Yeah.
Pretty solid streak.
I mean, pretty dope. I don't think he came out to ours though. But he's had more Rumble appearances
Yeah,
than
no, he
anybody,
didn't.
so probably still be fine.
Yes, and it is ours Rumble.
Yeah, no, we own this year's. 2019, that was our Rumble. We own that.
Mhm.
Belongs to us. We paid for it.
Cash money.
If you're just tuning
Yeah.
in for the first time, we went to the Rumble last year. They went-
Royal Rumble.
Oh, there's
Am I
nothing
not-
behind us. It's on that wall.
Yeah, there's the whole fucking wall.
Grab the camera and show them all.
I liked the Lacey and Sasha stuff, and how was it? Well, here's the weird bit. Here's my problem with Lacey, is I can't get over that she fucks for stuff she wants, and she says that she's a lady. I can't get over that. That was a huge part of her character. That was the basis of her character
As a heel.
as a heel.
Yes.
And now she's a face, and she goes, no, but America. Also weird.
she
that-
sure-
Marines.
Yeah,
But she showed her husband.
she did not, did she?
Yeah, he was holding their kid.
Oh, yeah.
Ugh. You hate to see that. He's a weird looking dude. He's a bit trollish.
Wouldn't you cheat on him? I'm just kidding.
Terrible. You guys are terrible.
Whoa.
Terrible.
Whoa, take it easy.
Is that a Charles Barkley terrible?
But I did think that the match she ended up having with Bailey was a really good match. I do think this is how Lacey should have been booked to begin with. But here she is doing like heel shit still. She
Yeah,
attacks
attacks
Lacey, or she attacks Sasha
Sasha.
and like busts her ankle from behind.
Are you looking forward to the Sasha rap album?
In a way. I'm curious. Isn't she working on it with Snoop? It's probably going to be better than we think.
It should be.
I don't think it's going to be like, oh god, she's got a whole other career. But I think it's going to be like, this is not bad.
Yeah. I want to see the guest appearances. I hope Thugonomics comes out for it. Right?
Yeah, I think it'd be good. Thugonomics or who else rapped? Brian Hebner. He raps, I guess. No, he beatboxes.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's cool.
But I thought it was cool the way that Bailey put over the women's right. I thought that was a really good use of that.
Oh, no, I thought that was amazing. I did like that a lot. Because it's coming out of nowhere. But at the same time, I hate it because I hate it when Big Show used to use the knockout punch.
Yeah.
Where just hit him with that to begin with.
Well, that's just it. Is that like what I like about Lacey? She can't hit it all the time.
Yeah.
She swings at him and they move.
Yeah. But at the same time, because see, and this is where I'm torn about this, because it's like, well, if you have a devastating punch, use it often.
Yeah,
but then you see
UFC.
Roman with a Superman punch, and it's like, all right, we're sick of this.
Yeah, you're just doing that all the time. Also, I think that like UFC, you have these guys who have like their big kicks, their big thing that they try to go for, and people move around it and stuff.
Yeah.
I think there's ways you tell the story without having to actually hit it.
I did like the way that she sold it.
So
it was good. Yeah,
crumbles. Really weird pin, right?
A little bit.
Yeah, like she just like lays up on her, and then she like moves a little bit, and then she's like, "How do I grab the leg?" I was like, "What are you doing?
Yeah.
Just pin her."
Yeah,
it's weird. Braun finally got his rematch for the Intercontinental Championship. He won, did he not?
No. Wait, no, he won. It wasn't for the IC.
Oh, yeah, that's right. He was demanding it, but he didn't get it. But he got a match with Shinsuke, didn't he?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so now he's going to get a shot at the title, probably. What do you think about the idea of Braun taking the title from Shinsuke?
Truthfully, and I'm not a big Braun fan. I actually really don't like his whole gimmick and stuff. But I wouldn't mind it.
I feel like he should be in a different division, but I feel like they're using him like that's where he belongs, I guess. Yeah. So I don't think it would bother me either.
No, it wouldn't bother me. I think there's so much you can do with him, and I hate how dominating he is, and they just shit on him, basically.
Yeah.
They make him the toughest person ever, but yet can't win.
You can't do shit. You cannot win.
And Jesus Christ, Braun, quit going for the shoulder in the corner.
Yeah. That's
You've never connected.
Never hit it.
You're batting 0.
But you know who did the same thing was Ric Flair. It wasn't that move, but it was his
the
jump.
Flip over.
Yeah, the flip.
Yeah,
he never hit it. Kurt Angle never hit the moonsault.
Yeah. And it's weird. Like, to me,
yeah,
dude, just give me some satisfaction. Hit it one time.
Yeah, one time,
and then act shocked. Going with your shoulder, hit him, and be like,
"Yeah,
I did it! I did it!
Whoa!" Yeah,
he just walks out of the ring. Just,
yeah,
did it! I finally did it.
Yeah, EDM thinks that Braun's going to be IC champion at Rumble. I think I'd be okay with that, but I'm really curious what they would do with Shinsuke right at that point. I really like what they're doing with Shinsuke, Sammy, and Cesaro. Elias isn't in it, right? They just beat him up.
Yeah.
What the fuck are they doing with Elias, man?
So weird, and I'm not liking Elias more and more.
Good.
I don't like the shit they're doing with him at all. Like
WrestleMania material. Like
he was, yeah.
He was
at one time, and now he's like, what the fuck is he doing? He's out there just.
He's AEW material.
Whoa. Whoa.
Shots fired.
Whoa, shit, man. Low blow. Yeah, I don't know what they're doing with Elias, but I'm not a fan of it. I don't like it at all. It seems like, what a waste. You had someone who got the longest boo in the history of TV, and then you're all like, make him a good guy.
Yeah, make him a face, then turn him heel, and let's make him a face again.
Yeah.
It's so weird.
And then throw all these sex jokes in all his songs.
Yeah, he starts throwing all the sex stuff.
Yeah.
What the fuck is that?
Really awkward.
Speaking of, that brings us to Alexa Bliss versus Sonya Deville.
What?
What?
How is that speaking of? But
that was the next segment.
Sex jokes. Mandy Rose and Otis.
Ooh, come bit.
I didn't say Alexa. Oh, okay. Never mind.
He does that.
No, stop.
Mr. Hurricane Tongue.
Here's the thing. Mandy and Otis, I love everything about the storyline. They look like they're having so much fun.
It looks like they're having legitimate fun about it.
Yeah. They think it's awesome. And then they're turning Otis into a little bit of a sex symbol.
A little bit. music.
Yeah, I know they didn't do it. Yeah, they didn't do it till Raw, but when they overdubbed Val Venus's music over the Otis
And that's
stuff,
what I was going to say. Like, how great if Val Venus makes an appearance with Otis.
just brings him out
Yeah.
like as his coach.
Yeah.
Throws a towel over him. He's like, teach him how to spin it.
He's over there rubbing his shoulders. Get in there, guy.
Yeah.
Do that.
So fucked up.
Or is it not a sex coach? What is it? Life coach. Val Venus, the life coach.
Yeah.
We needed a title. Just coach.
I thought the spot was funny. Mandy tries to get in there, and then Nikki knocks her down, and Otis catches her, and he's like, "Yeah." They just look like they're having a shitload of fun.
Yeah.
I think. Oh yeah, Alexa gets the win on this one, where Mandy got the win on the other one. I'm interested where they're going with this. Are they going to use this to break up Sonya and Mandy? Maybe.
Yeah. Which I think it sucks because I think it completely will bury Sonya.
I think Sonya.
100%. And I think
it'll bury Tucker, just like EDM saying too.
Yeah.
If this goes the way it's going, there's no more Sonya and Tucker next year.
Nope.
But that's fine. Fuck Tucker. He went to ASU.
What? He was still good.
What do they say like that?
Stop.
What do they
The
do?
shocker.
Oh yeah,
It's a pitchfork.
Mm.
Gosh.
They're rivals. Just for everyone out
We're
there.
not. We're dominant.
Yeah, it's not competition.
Just kidding. We suck though.
It's not competition if you always win. I guess that brings us to the main event, really. Roman Reigns versus Robert Roode in a table match. The winner gets to decide the stipulation for the Reigns versus Baron Corbin match at Royal Rumble. I thought that it was a good match, and I thought the big takeaway for me was that the whole crowd, every time Roode was getting over, it was boos. No! Every time Roman got over a little... Roman
Hey,
Roman Reigns. Excuse me, Roman Reigns. Every time Roman started getting over a little bit, started getting a little dominant, they were just losing their shit. And it's like, man, they did it.
Yeah.
They did the thing that people thought would never happen.
It took the Fox deal.
It took the Fox
to
deal.
get Roman over.
Yeah.
Congratulations. Those guys should win a daytime Emmy.
They fucking did it, man. They did it. And then all the people... Stop pushing Roman. No one will ever cheer for him. Just nonstop. You even hear Meltzer talk about it at different times. It's just they killed him. He'll never have a... And you're watching it. You're like, no.
Well, it's because you pit him against the Ric Flair of this generation in Baron Corbin.
Yeah.
Because you have never had a solid heel like Baron Corbin right now.
Yeah. Corbin is easily the best heel in the business.
Yes.
There's no one I think even comes kind of close.
No. And then that's why I'm calling him the Ric Flair of this generation.
Yeah.
I know it's early. Don't jump on me, but let's be honest. Corbin's doing solid work still.
Is that your mom?
No.
You hang up on your mom.
I like the jersey.
Oh, that was funny. He was in Tennessee
Yeah.
the night the Chiefs won. He's a Chiefs fan, so he already had a Chiefs jersey.
Wait, who?
Corbin.
Oh.
So they were doing a live event in Tennessee, and he walked out with his robe on, or his cape, and he just opens it up, and he's wearing a Chiefs jersey.
And everyone just...
And just fucking... Yeah, and then he cut a little promo about how good the Chiefs were and stuff, and
Nice.
oh, they lost it. It was so good. You're just
Nice.
like, oh, God.
Friend of the show.
Friend of the show, Baron Corbin. He's like 5 of my tweets at this point. He's a friend of mine.
2, pretty sure just 2.
No, easily 3. But no, he liked that other one that I did recently.
Oh.
The last one. He's up to 4. He likes 4 of my tweets. He's basically a follower.
He's not a follower.
He's a big fan of mine.
He's going to be your best man, right?
Yeah.
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 Easily.
I don't even have to ask.
Yeah.
He's just a given. He'll just be there.
One of these 3 guys on the show, fuck them.
Yeah, no. You have that many likes on my tweets, and we're best buds, dude. So I can forget it. We're best buds.
Yeah, I don't even know if I liked your tweets then.
No. No.
Yes.
Fucking asshole.
So yeah, fucking Roman Reigns is over. Roman Reigns is over.
Roman
Reigns is over.
number 1.
Shasham, shasham.
For whatever reason, excuse me, when we do that, it reminds me of Wayne's World.
What?
Yeah.
What part of Wayne's World?
I have no idea.
Yeah.
But I feel
I'll do anything for you.
Anyways. On to Raw, finally. Now our graphics have caught up.
Yeah. Now we're on to Raw. We've made it to Raw. All right, what's going on? If Corbin wins the Rumble, the internet will burn and have a rage anger about him winning.
But I would love it. I would not be
I've got
opposed.
no problems with that.
My phone dead.
Where's your 7-foot cable? Oh, this one was stolen, right?
It has to be 7 foot cable.
Yeah. I think I have no problems with it. I'm trying to think, like, why would I have a problem with Baron winning it? And I don't. There's no matchup I can think of him where I'm all like, nope, would never want to see it. Let's see, it brings us to Raw. Here's the weird part about Raw was the first hour was better than every other hour.
Yeah.
They just packed it all on top. I don't know what's going on.
It was definitely top heavy.
Hell yeah.
Alright.
Speaking of which, Zelina and Andrade.
Factions. Looks like they're bringing factions.
We got a faction. We got a full-on fucking faction. What do you want to call them?
I don't know.
Oh, come on. Someone had a good one.
But the only thing I don't like about it, it reminds me of CM Punk and the Straight Edge Society.
Which Sam Roberts talked about on his podcast when people were comparing Monday Night Messiah to the Inner Circle. He was saying you're stretching, and he's like, if they're similar to anybody, it's the Straight Edge Society.
Yeah.
Because it's the whole Messiah and, delivering
We're
them
following
stuff.
him.
Yeah. So, I agree completely. It doesn't bother me, though. It doesn't bother me because Seth is doing such a good fucking job.
Yeah. Dude, in the stained glass shirt. Fucking
so good.
It's so good.
People were talking shit about it.
About the shirt?
Yeah.
Fuck, it's brilliant.
They were like, oh, look at that fucking ugly ass, blah, whatever. I was like, what is wrong with you guys?
Yeah, kind of.
Well, it's not pleasing.
Poker.
TP Poker! We have not.
Cheers, TP.
Cheers to TP Poker.
TP Poker.
Hold on.
Need a refill. I don't want cheers.
There you go. We haven't gone into our predictions yet. We've talked a little bit about things we wouldn't mind. We have not gone into full-on predictions, which we will go into right after Raw, and we just started Raw, so we're getting there pretty soon, man.
Oh,
so,
I thought we were going to do a prediction show.
When are you going to show up?
Keeping them tuned in for my fucking here right now.
It's fine.
What do you mean? We're just going to stop and then come back?
Yeah.
Yeah, give us 5 minutes. We'll be
Pee
right back.
break.
Yeah, pee break.
I'm just going to put this right here.
All right, cool.
Don't knock it over.
Seth Rollins' promo work is the most natural and compelling his promo work has been in years.
Because he's a natural heel.
And he is, and I don't want to think that he is because he was such a nice guy when I met him, but like...
Some guys are assholes on TV.
I know, but he's better at being an asshole than he is at like just being everybody's buddy. I don't...
Mm-hmm.
Doesn't make sense to me, but...
I like it. I love it.
He's so good at it. It's crazy. Watching that promo, I was like, fuck. Like, when I think about his promos last year, just being like, this is fucking boring. Just shut the fuck up. Just stop. And I don't know what... I mean, we even said it. It seemed like he needed like a fire under his ass, and I think these people talking shit, I think he's got some real something there to burn up.
I think it's him being a heel. Just let loose, let the anger out, and go.
Go, get it.
I like it. I love it.
I'm 100% behind it, and I support him more than ever. But it's weird because he's like a heel. I'm not supposed to, but he's doing such a good job, man.
Yeah.
And I thought that shirt was great. The shirt is great.
I love it. I think it's great. Yeah. Outside of him being on a cross, it's fucking amazing.
Oh, fucking gnarly.
Speaking of shirts.
Too soon?
What? Oh, yeah, we got our new shirt. We got a brand new shirt. Wrestling on the Rocks, the show, the shirt. Get your shirts. Get your shirts.
Shirts here.
Shirts? Yeah.
Get your shirts here.
We got our Stackhouse t-shirt. Woo, woo. Stackhouse was voted #1 wrestler in Oklahoma. And to me, it sounds like he's okay.
It's okay.
It's okay. So go pick it up. Go pick up your Sam Stackhouse is okay. Support the show. Support the dude. Support Oklahoma.
#1 fan.
#1 fan.
Day one-ish.
Down since day one-ish. Down in.
Do you think the Usos will be on Sasha Banks' album?
That'd be good.
They're not heels.
What?
They,
But they're rappers.
Yeah.
What are you talking? What are you? What? They had a whole rap battle with the New Day. The New Day can be on it.
And Ice Ice Shamey.
yeah.
Ice Shamey. Dong 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 did a dong dong. Ice Shamey. Dong 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 did a dong dong.
Alright, I'm out.
He hasn't even started farting yet.
I know. I thought I had one earlier and it just got sucked back in.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was like, whoa, whoa.
Burns coming the other way
Yeah.
too.
It's like when you have like mint and then an ice cube and you go, you know.
Gross.
Icebreakers.
Yeah. Let me see. Viking Raiders joined with Samoa Joe and Kevin Owens in fighting Seth Rollins.
There's
I
a
like
lot
that
of beef
team.
in that ring. It was so good.
Yeah, that was a lot of beef.
Wendy's, where's the beef?
Yeah, no question there.
in
Where's
the
the beef?
ring.
It's all right in the ring. Yeah, right there. And I thought everyone in there was doing so good. So
Do you think they're gonna make KO and Joe a tag team?
K-Joe?
KJ, yeah.
I mean, they kind of already are.
But not like a. Because they even said later in their promo, "I like you, but I don't like you that much. I'll throw you out of the Rumble."
Well, yeah, because it's the Rumble, man.
Yeah.
I mean, remember Demolition?
Dude, I still hate that spot so bad.
bad.
So bad.
Quit bringing it up every year, man!
And I loved it because I was like, number one, I was like, oh, it's Axe or Smash. I don't remember which one.
Or Crash.
Number two, it was not Crush.
It was
First
Crush
one
or
was
Snatch.
yeah.
Zack Smash
But
or
then
Snatch.
when then they go out there and they're like, oh, you got one, oh, you got two, and then they start beating the shit out of each other. And I was like,
Yeah.
it's like, seriously, guys, just wait for number three to come in
Yeah.
and throw his ass out.
Yeah.
But anyways.
Yeah.
TV Poker thinks Brown's gonna win.
Yeah, get your head out of your ass, TV
No.
Poker. It's not
No.
happening. It's not happening. I don't know. Maybe it could be.
TV Poker, do you think there's going to be an amazing return? Like John Cena knocking out Braun? Maybe not even winning the Rumble, but knocking out Braun? Braun versus Cena at Mania?
I think AJ will
For
win.
his last title run?
Number 17.
I feel like it's gonna be someone no one was talking about.
Like what?
AJ Lee? That's a chick.
She's not going to be fighting Brock.
Oh, no, I just mean like surprises in general.
Oh.
Sorry.
No.
I
But see,
I
I
don't- I mean,
No.
I don't know.
just hope they don't waste it on CM Punk because I'm not a CM Punk fan.
A lot of people are, though. A lot
Yeah.
of people are.
But there's a lot of idiots out there.
I know, but.
Stupid idiot.
Yeah.
Stupid.
Stupid. Let's see. EDM says he thinks that WWE got cold feet with KO because he basically been a punching bag. I don't think so. I think they're booking him pretty strong. Like he's coming out pretty dominant.
Well, see, if that's your view on it,
Yeah.
isn't that the whole Dean thing
Uh-huh.
or Moxley? You know, where he's on TV every week.
Yeah.
He's there. He's got a bunch of FaceTime.
Yeah,
You
but they
know-
wanted to keep him.
Yeah. Oh no, they
They
did.
wanted to keep Dean, but I mean, I think that KO may be their single greatest talent. I think his ability to do both sides, his ability to talk, his ability to wrestle, his ability to get the best out of everyone else he's in the ring with, he may be their single best wrestler.
Yeah. I mean,
He feels kind of Bret Hart to me. He brings out the best in other people, and
is it because he's Canadian?
oh yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, it's got to be that maple syrup. Something's in the syrup.
What about one of the greatest Chris Jericho's?
Winnipeg. Ugh. That's barely Canada.
That's the armpit of Canada.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding. Love you, Winnipeg.
Yeah.
Except for the Jets, who came down and became the Coyotes, huh? Look at that circle.
Winnipeg is the Coyotes were Winnipeg.
Yeah. And then Winnipeg, Atlanta moved to Winnipeg and became the Jets again.
Wait, the Coyotes are gone
No. So the Winnipeg Jets were there
Yeah.
many moons ago.
in Winnipeg.
Yeah. And then they moved to Arizona and became the Coyotes.
Hell yeah, we
The
did it.
Atlanta Thrashers
Yeah.
were there. Then they moved to Winnipeg
Became the Jets.
and the Jets. So the Coyotes and the Jets are still.
Coyotes and the Jets.
Ooh, Elton John reference.
Yeah.
I love it.
Let's see. TV Focus says, remember one year Adam Bomb ran into the ring in a Rumble match and got tossed out in one motion. I forget what they named that spot, but that's
Who was it?
he said Adam Bomb.
Oh,
But
yeah.
there's a name for that spot. I think it's the Bushwhacker spot where you go in and immediately get tossed out.
The
Um,
Centeno, Morella. Who else? The Bushwhackers
Yeah.
did it, and then the Bushwhackers did the whole.
Well, that's what I mean. I think it's
Yeah,
called
yeah.
the Bushwhacker spot. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, they have their thing where it's like everyone knows what they're doing in the ring, and they'll tell someone you at the Bushwhacker spot this year. It's like, so how fast can you get out of the ring? And it's I guess up to them.
No one even
Whoever's
touches them; they just jump out.
That happened one year with Mil Mascaris. He was going to be in the Rumble. They wanted him in there, and he said, "No job." I want to like, it's the Rumble, and you're not going to win. He's like, "No job. I'm not doing a job." And they're like, "But you can't win the Rumble." And he's like, "I'll take care of it." And when you watch it, people are wrestling. All of a sudden, he's just like, "Yeah," just dives out.
Did I do it?
Yeah. Ah.
Got it.
Let's
Nailed
see. Poker thinks Cena, Edge, and Punk are all returning on Sunday. I don't know. Edge came out again to say, "Stop saying that. I'm not coming back." And I just feel like people are starting to upset him.
Leave the man alone.
Leave him alone. If he
He's
comes
enjoying
back,
retirement.
cool, but yeah.
And he edited it. Didn't he just post a picture where he's like freaking jacked as hell?
Edge?
Yeah.
I don't know that. Look it up. Lunar says he can't see Cena, but that's the point. Let's see. KO looks like a tough dork. They
Who?
like they can't fight him out. Can't figure him out. Is he funny or badass? And I think he kind of toes that line. I think he is kind of a tough dork. He's a goofy dude, and he'll beat the shit out of you, man.
Did you just miss Lunar's "You Can't See Me" reference?
What? No, I said that's the point. That's what I told him. I said that's
Oh.
the point.
Said, I know he is, but the company can't mix it the right way.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know that they seem to bounce him around a bunch, and that seems to be never quite smooth. But he can do it, and he doesn't seem to lose any heat when he does
Unlike
it.
Kirkland brand whiskey.
Smooth.
Very smooth.
Smooth.
Oh, we're getting sponsored tonight. I feel it.
Mm.
Feel it in my jellies.
Let's see. EDM says, I only say this because KO has been beat up by Seth's faction over and over. It feels like where's the payoff like Rusev? I do think we're gonna get that though. I think KO and Seth is going to be a big payoff.
I think the build-up's there.
Yeah, I think that's what the whole point of this is that
And it might
KO
be-
just doesn't stop fighting because he's like, no, but fuck you, seriously, dude, fuck you. Like that's his whole thing where it's all like they beat the shit out of him. He's like, that's but
maybe-
fuck you, dude, for real.
Do you think leading up to that is Joe and KO as tag team champs?
I do.
I see it. I like it.
Yeah, I think
I already noticed that they've been matching gear, like the red and black and white. Very simplistic.
of what?
Their shirts, their gear,
Oh,
red, black, and white.
yeah. No, I can do that. Let's see.
Well, normally when they just mix random people together, they don't match them.
I don't like when they don't match.
Yeah,
It bothers me.
No, yeah,
They're both in the Rumble. KO and
yeah.
Yeah.
KO and Seth, I think, are both in the Rumble, yeah. But I think this year's Rumble's. I mean, it almost the way they're booking it almost sounds like two different Rumbles.
Yeah.
Because Brock comes out and he talks about how I'm going to stand there and just throw motherfuckers out, and no one else is talking about Brock.
Mm-hmm.
He's the only one talking about Brock is Brock.
Well, Ricochet did.
Well, yeah, because he came out to talk to Brock,
No.
but no one else
But
is.
yeah, but see, and that's why I think there's going to be a big return, whether it's Punk or Edge or Cena. They're gonna eliminate Brock, and then the Rumble's gonna be the Rumble.
Booker T.
No.
I don't know. It's gonna be someone just like coming back.
Yeah, I
Road
hope it's
Dogg.
Goldberg.
Road Dogg.
Yeah, the Road Dogg. This is X-Pac's year. I can feel it. Dude, what did you think about moving on from that? I mean, because
The ladder
everything
match.
was good, but there was that ladder match. You had
Yeah.
Andrade versus Rey Mysterio in the U.S. title ladder match.
It was great. I liked it.
I thought it was incredible. Like, how do you put that match in the beginning?
How the fuck is Bobby Lashley and Lana the main event?
How the fuck did that happen?
Dude,
Ugh.
biggest challenge flag that needs to go out. Penalty flag, whatever flag you want to throw.
Where the women being named like
But
Yeah.
no, you needed that ladder match. That ladder match was fucking amazing.
Yeah.
Hands down, amazing. And I'm just wondering if it's Raw, WWE trying to keep their viewership.
Yeah, they're trying to bring him in.
Too many people are checking out before the main event. So they're saying, hey, look at what we just did. Stick around.
Yeah.
The best is yet to come, and nothing came.
I think Corderas put it as like quantity versus quality. The fact that it's like a 3-hour show is just not doing it any favors.
Yeah,
I can see that.
Works.
And that's the thing that pissed me off about going back months ago, the King of the Ring. I thought WWE was going to be like, hey, we're putting on a pay-per-view on Monday night. King of the Ring, here we go, all one night. And that was the biggest letdown ever.
Yeah.
Not even that part. The part that was the biggest letdown was that the final match wasn't on the pay-per-view.
Yeah, that was just another Raw match.
Yeah, it was ridiculous. But anyways, I'm not in charge of that shit.
Let's see. Mr. Texas says that Andrade and Mysterio was so scary. A lot of moments that could have gone horribly wrong, and was amazed they kept each other alive. Yeah, there's a lot of moments where I was going, "Oh my god!" Ah! I was watching over at my brother's house, and he was like trying to feed his baby in another room, but also like trying to keep an eye on the TV. And he grew up just loving Mysterio. When he saw the match was going on, he was like frustrated, like, stupid baby." You know what I mean? So he's like, got to feed his dumb baby.
You just got to shake it so it doesn't cry.
Yeah,
that's all you got to do.
Just hold upside down. It won't be hungry anymore.
Wrestling on the Rocks, parent.
And then they did a bunch of stuff. I just kept going like, "Oh god, oh my god!" He's like, "What happened?" I was like, "I don't even know what that's called." Like, it was just crazy.
I thought
stuff.
Rey Mysterio broke his neck like 3 times.
Oh yeah, I was like, "Oh my god!"
Yeah,
that's it. They did it.
That one where he's supposed to hit his back on the ladder and it hits him like right there.
Yeah.
I think it was not JR. King was like, his neck! His neck!
Yeah.
Like,
I think
I was like,
He like
shit.
whispered it as they're going to commercial. He goes, "I think he hit his neck."
Yeah.
And he was all like, "You didn't hit the mute button, pal."
Yeah.
And he kept
But
saying
wait,
it.
there's more.
He's
Tune
like, I
in.
can't watch this.
Yeah.
At certain points.
Yeah. Like,
But no, that match was amazing.
the dangle from the belt spot where he almost because then he falls
Dude,
down.
yeah, and then he hits his
to the Hurricane Rana,
Yeah.
and then he hits his neck trying to do the Hurricane Rana because he's still falling down.
And the worst part was that Andrade sold it.
Oh yeah.
It was like, boom! Oh, fuck!
Yeah. Oh god.
Oh, it hurts so
Yeah.
bad. And you're like, dude, he's paralyzed now. You
Yeah.
can't sell that.
And then Andrade had a couple massive spills where then Ray comes running out to check on him. I forget what exactly the move was, but there was something where it looked like Andrade got knocked. And then he's on the outside, Ray's on the inside. Ray jumps out and dives on top of him, and I was like, I think he's checking on him.
Was it the
Remember that.
the dive, the drop kick, where he hits the ladder, and it looked like Andrade was holding it high?
Oh, no. It was
He was like
later
going
on.
towards the post or something.
Yeah. Yeah, I thought that Andrade had been knocked silly a few times. Same with Rey Mysterio. I was like, this is incredible. I don't know how they're putting this on in the beginning.
He's 45.
Yeah,
It's crazy.
he is. And he's still...
And he's not going to see 46.
And he's still the best on the card.
I got that versus local competitor.
Yeah. Yeah. After that was Aleister Black versus a local competitor in just another fucking spot.
That wasn't even a match. I was like,
Which was...
But I think the point was this. This is what I gathered from it. Was last week Buddy Murphy inadvertently kicked out of the Black Mass. He really didn't, but the ref stopped the count. So his shoulder was kind of did a thing. He like twitched a little bit.
So they just did it again. And
So it was like, okay, let me do it again then because this is what we don't kick out of. You know what I mean? Like they had to establish it. I think this is them reestablishing them.
Yeah. No, I think so too. And this is my biggest thing with the difference between, you know, AEW and WWE, where it's like, hey, his shoulder's off the mat. We need to either stop it now or, you know, this is going to be something that comes up. He didn't pin me, this and that. And I'm glad the ref said no. You know, his shoulder's up. The ref had the, you know, his wits about him and was like, hey, he kicked out. His shoulder's up.
I don't think he did. I think he saw the leg movement. Like I think it was a bad call on the ref, but I like that the refs are willing to do that.
Yeah.
I mean, because I felt like his leg moved because he was trying to show like I'm not dead.
Yeah.
And he goes, "Oh, his leg moved. He kicked out." And then they're both looking at him like, "No, his leg just wiggled." And so,
But his shoulder was up at the same time.
I don't think it was.
Oh, you don't think it was?
I
I
think it
thought
was.
it was.
The shot
I didn't
that I
look
saw.
close enough. But I thought his shoulder was kind of up off the mat, and that's why I was like, all right, cool. The ref had the balls to do that.
Yeah.
But maybe I'm
refs are
wrong.
respected.
Yeah, I think refs have that respect there, and I don't think they have it in AEW.
Yeah, they don't have it in this house either.
Nope. I get no respect, I tell you. No respect at all.
None. Hey, Mr. Texas, by the way, cheers.
Cheers.
We're gonna give you a
Mr.
cheers.
Texas.
I'm just gonna knock this table down.
I agree. Personally, I didn't feel like it had to be reestablished, but I felt like this was what they were doing. Future Botchamania video of Alistair and Buddy. Yeah, probably. Let me see. After that, we had Ricochet standing up to Brock Lesnar.
Why?
Yeah, I don't know why. I thought it was weird that Brock kicked him in the balls. Felt a little weird to Ricochet his Jacob's ladder, as it were.
Mm-hmm. Trace was like... Trace was watching it. My son was watching with it, and he goes, "He kicked him right in the penis!"
Yeah.
I was like, he did. He was trying for the balls, but I guess kicked him in the penis.
Yeah, kicked him right in the front.
Yeah.
It's like, Daddy didn't even get around it.
Yeah.
And then you're like, trust me, son. You're not going to get around it.
Yeah.
Dick Kick City, bitch.
Yeah.
That's right. Dick Kick City. Let me see. Nothing about Ricochet and Brock segment made
That's
sense.
our new shirt. Our other new shirt.
Yeah, they both look kind of dumb that way. Although I did think that they both look kind of weaker at the end of it. I don't know that Brock looked weaker. He just looked kind of dumb. Although I did think it was like smart of like Brock to get this look on his face, like he was just frustrated because he's like ready to leave and he's like, "Dude, I'm not gonna fuck you up. You know, I get it. You're being tough, but I'm just not gonna fuck you up. I don't need to do that." And then when he's walking away, and Ricochet's like, "What are you afraid? You're the bitch." The bitch. He said, bitch.
He looked at him and said, "You bitch."
He's like, Paul? Bitch. I guess what Ricochet's doing. And then Brock Lesnar just looks over and he's all like, well, I was just going to leave now and I can't just leave now. Why did you do that?
Now you gotta kick you in the balls.
Yeah, I don't have you have a lot of dick. I got a foot. I don't have a lot of options here.
Okay.
What? I didn't like say how much it weighed. But then he just fucking right in his dick. And then
In his
Ricochet.
penis.
In his penis.
Right in his penis.
Just a penis shot. And then Brock's like, okay, now I'm leaving again. Dude.
Well, see, to me, that was more of a, I'm annoyed right now, like swatting a fly away from you. Just, leave me alone.
Yeah. I mean, it was also showed a level of disrespect to Ricochet. Like, you're not even worth me putting in an F5. Like, I'm not even going to suplex you, dude.
R-Truth got the F5.
Yeah, R-Truth got the F5, but Ricochet's like, dude, I'm just going to...
Penis cake.
Fucking right on the tip. Just beep,
boop, boop. Beep, boop, boop, boop.
Boop, beep, boop, boop. Boop, beep, boop, boop. Boop, beep, boop, boop. Beep, boop, boop.
Okay.
You sound like a droid.
You sound like a goddamn piece of shit.
So what are you going for?
Let's see. Only WWE man. So Ricochet is great, but so far under Brock's stature, that he shouldn't even act with him. Yeah, I don't think there was any reason. As soon as he came out, I was all like, what?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, as soon as his music hit, I was like,
oh, what?
Well.
Yeah. It was this moment of excitement and then disappointment where you just hear like, pew, pew, pew. And I was like, oh!
No!
Why are you doing this?
Around.
I like someone's comment that they were like, "Oh, rest in peace, Ricochet."
Yeah. See, Brock would look stronger just by acting like he didn't hear him and walking away. Maybe, but I think that there's a certain point with competitive men, probably competitive women. I think I've seen a lot of dudes who are like fashion themselves fighters. There's a trigger for them. It's pretty easy to be like, I'm going to say this thing, and then you're just going to be fighting now because that's it. You don't. There is a point where a lot of there's a couple words that a certain type of fighting men feel like, okay, well now I have no choice. They literally feel powerless to say no. If I don't fight you now, I am now less of a man, which is ridiculous. But I've seen that mentality a lot, and it's like.
But to me, it reminded me of like a schoolyard bully.
Yeah.
Are you chicken?
Yeah.
Are you scared?
Back to the Future.
Yeah. And I was like,
chicken.
Ugh.
Yeah, what are you chicken over there?
Yeah.
What are you chicken?
And then a dick cake.
What are you? Ow!
Okay.
That's how it worked,
That was high pitch.
dude. It was a kick in the balls. What do you want?
Yeah, you turned into Clump.
What do you?
Ugh.
Oh! She kicked dick in a clump.
She threw the clump card.
Yeah, she clumped it. Rick trying to bully Brock. Laughing my ass off. Yeah. I'll show that little bitch. Boom!
He should have came up with a couple. What?
Yeah.
What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do about it? Huh?
Yeah.
Just bam, right in the ball.
I think if Brock was walking out, Ricochet should like kicked his heels together. Boop. And Brock's like, "Ugh, what the fuck? And he like comes over, like flicks back with you. What are you gonna do about it? What are you gonna even do? What are you? You got nothing, man. What are you gonna do?
The AJ, I'm not touching you.
Yeah.
I'm not touching you.
Yeah. Let's see. I should have done the "I'm not touching you" bit. Yeah, see, there you go. Yeah, just like that.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna. No. What do you? And then Brock would have done that with the toe of his foot towards his penis, just like I'm not kicking it. I'm not kicking it.
Big
Just a
toes
little
getting a
toe.
little close, but nope.
You all
no,
can't see, but
Nope.
they're moving their feet
Nah.
in unison. That's what's happening, everyone.
What? That's how that would go down.
Like a ballet.
Yeah, it is like a ballet.
Oh my god. Again, their feet are moving, people.
The pitter patter. The ballet dancing. Everyone talks about that.
Twinkle toes.
Yeah. Let me see. We got Randy Orton versus Drew McIntyre. I really like that match.
Yeah. I like it
Fantastic.
too.
Really good.
I every time I see Orton kind of go out of character now.
Yeah.
Like every time he goes out of character is awesome. But when he sat there and the crowd was cheering, he throws down the mic and gets on the turnbuckle and the crowd erupts and he's like, I had to do it. And it was like, that's fucking awesome.
Oh yeah. I had to do it again.
Yeah, I had to do it.
And then at the end of the match where
When
he
he's
goes
doing
up.
the two thing.
Well, he's doing that, but he gets up to the top again. He goes like this, and he's like, "Where's my music?"
Yeah.
And then he like does the thing. He's like, and then it's like, "My ear voices," and he's like, "What the fuck?" Like he's like the music was not on point.
Dude.
Um,
So he's one of my faves.
the no contest made sense. No contest with. It had to make no sense, right? Randy Orton versus Drew McIntyre.
Yeah.
Because I felt like it was over, but no bell was rang.
AJ came in and
Yeah, they all jumped Drew McIntyre,
yeah.
and then like the ref just ran away.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, ooh, yeah. Ah!
Bailey
I was like,
got- yeah.
ring the bell or
Ooh.
something. Yeah. We
I
just
thought the
took
bell
off.
was ringing.
No, I was waiting for it. They attacked him, and then John Cone just ran out. He's going back and forth, and I was like, stop the match, man. It's over, right?
You got a point. You got to do the point.
Yeah, you gotta do the thing. You're not gonna just ring the bell. Let me see. After that, we had Becky Lynch versus Kairi Sane. I thought that was a really good match. I really liked that one.
Yeah, this is Saint's first match, right?
First match back since the
Concussion.
event. Since the event.
We should not talk about it.
Let's see. We'll go back into that in just a second. But Becky and Kairi working together, I thought was pretty cool too, especially with her first match back. Watching TLC and seeing
Becky taking care of her.
and, the way that she was, it was like, hey, not only are we gonna get you back in there, but I'll make you look great.
Yeah.
It was really cool. It was just
And
cool
we're
to
going to be
see.
friends
And,
after this.
yeah. I thought they did an awesome job. I thought Asuka was hysterical sitting on the top of the post, and the ref's like, "What are you doing? Get down!" She's like, "Well, I'm not doing anything." And you're like, "That's so stupid," and it was funny. It was really funny.
It's because you like Asuka. I thought it was annoying.
Yes, yes, it was obnoxious. 100%, I agree. I was like, "Get the fuck down," and I was laughing because I was like, "That's some petty shit. That's annoying as fuck," and she's a heel. So yeah, do that. And then all of a sudden in the middle of the show was here's the other weird bit is like we're getting all these matches that were like I thought this was the main event.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Let me see. I would love if Brock, as first in the Rumble, just drew a line in the ring and declared it his property and quickly eliminated anyone who came close, so that no one enters it, and he just chills half the match. So like just have people fighting on half of the
Yeah.
ring, just like 20 people there. And
If
he
you
just,
cross this line, you're going to get fucked up.
Yeah. Ricochet walks over. Boop. His own section of death. Becky Asuka at Rumble going to be a banger. Looking forward for that for sure. Asuka's a must-see TV, even if she was just healing it up. 100%. I think Asuka's great. And I do think that we're going to talk about it at the end of it.
She's okay.
But I think that the storyline, and I was really happy to see them do a video package that really started to mold it a little bit, of Asuka versus Becky, I think is an incredible storyline that they've only sort of tapped into, but when you really pull back a little bit and look at it, it's fucking great. Let's see. So Seth Rollins and Buddy Murphy become the tag champions. How'd you feel about that?
I'm a little torn because I like Viking Raiders, but for whatever reason, I felt lately that they've been very stagnant with the belts.
Yeah, I felt like they didn't have anybody to fight.
Yeah, and then when they lost, I was like, okay. That was my reaction. Like,
yeah, when they lost, I was like, oh,
okay.
I guess they're not the. What?
Yeah.
I think you were like, why?
Yeah, I was like,
your
why?
first reaction?
But it wasn't even so much.
With it?
It wasn't even so much why. It was just. I think the tag belts with them just became stagnant because I don't think them as a tag team necessarily need them. Need the belts to be like, hey, look
Viking
at us.
Raiders?
Yeah.
No, but you don't take the belt from arguably the most dominant tag team you've had since Demolition. Maybe someone's in the middle. I don't know.
Yeah.
But
maybe one or two.
One or two.
One or two.
But you've had this
Legion
incredible
too?
run
Yeah,
for
yeah.
them where they were undefeated at NXT. They were undefeated for most of their Raw turn. They
But it's weird because the only team that beat them were the Club.
exactly. So then you
And
show
it
a
was
little
like-
bit something there.
Yeah.
And then I thought they were really building towards like a Mania triple threat with Viking Raiders, Club, and AOP.
Yeah, that's a weird bit to me, and that's one of my dislikes since we're doing top 5 and bottom 5. Is that AOP didn't win the belts?
We were starting to like them.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Barely.
no, I've liked AOP for a while, like the modern day Legion of Doom with
Yeah. They're great.
Ellering. But
Oh, God.
oh god,
Where's
she's
more?
ready to blow.
Oh, my
Where's
God.
more? I need more. Yes.
No. Don't shake it.
Whiskey, whiskey, whiskey.
Please don't
Oh,
finish that
yeah.
whole bottle.
The challenge has been laid.
It's a Costco-sized bottle.
Will you fucking dare me?
No.
And these are Costco-sized guts.
I didn't build all this to hold nothing.
He's a camel.
Cut a whiskey promo.
Cut a whiskey promo.
Mr. Texas, you don't know how long we've been at this.
Whiskey.
Trying to get a whiskey sponsorship.
We're trying to get a sponsorship, and if I got to drink 2 gallons on air, I'm going to do it.
Get the straw. We're doing it.
Yeah. Smooth. I worked with a dude in New York. Everything was smooth.
Smooth.
Yeah, it was Mike. He kind of reminded me of Leo Rush, kind of that high-pitched, smooth talker, fast talker type. And every time you say, "What's that, Mike?" He's like, "Smooth, baby, smooth." And you're like, "Okay." Yeah, and he
I said, "How was your day going?"
yeah. And you just walk over to him, like he would be like helping a customer or something, and he needs your help. He goes, "Look, man, Miss Smooth, I already smoothed it. I just need you to go in there." And you're like, "What the fuck is happening?" But everything was just smooth, baby.
You get the tag and you didn't even
Yeah,
know.
yeah, I didn't even know. Who walks over like
My
my high
turn.
five? You're in. What? Where are we at? Smooth.
Man,
What's
of the hour.
What's smooth?
What does
Yeah.
that mean?
Yeah, everything smooth, baby.
Man of the hour. He's gonna help you with your
Man of the
apple
hour. If you think I was smooth, wait till you see this Rocky son of a bitch.
Okay. God.
Producer's gonna cut us off.
Where are we at? Are we on SmackDown?
Yep.
Yep.
Still.
Yeah, I felt like also when they when Seth and Buddy win the title, I feel like AOP's in the back like,
Yeah.
what the
What
fuck?
the? Yeah. No,
like literally, what the fuck?
I was almost waiting for a turn. Like them just beat the shit out of them.
Yeah, so then like they go
Fuck
running
you
up to
guys.
AOP with the titles, and AOP is like, yeah, great,
Yeah,
dude,
cool.
awesome,
Yay.
We've been chasing them for a minute.
woo, woo.
But I think this is a frustrating bit about Seth. Is I think WWE views him that he needs a title.
Yeah.
Whether it's tag, US, IC, world.
I think it's part of his character to be constantly trying to get titles. Like he seems like a
which
title
is fine
collector.
because he's a competitor, which
And
is fine.
But he's more than a competitor. He's like a collector.
Yeah, he's a prize fighter.
Whoa. Easy. Take it easy.
Not
He's
yet.
jumping on that. What?
Not yet. Okay. But
Okay.
I understand that 100%. But at the same time, I think WWE views Seth Rollins that he needs a strap.
For his character, yes.
Yes,
for his character.
For his character, yes.
I think his character needs it, yes.
Yeah.
Also, he's a tag team hoe. That dude's been tag champs
How many different
with
partners?
11 people, I think.
Jeez. Becky's got to be worried by now.
Yeah.
He's got a lot of partners.
Okay. All right.
Oh, I like that too.
Did
He
you
thinks
hear-
his version of Seth is has a ton of upside potential with this as this guy who thinks that he's right but is woefully misguided. But they need to get all of Monday Night Jesus. They need to go all in on him.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Do the
no,
cross. Do the cross. Easter
Dude,
Sunday.
you see what he did,
Do
right?
the cross. No.
Right when KO's saying like, "Hey, we want to fuck you up," and he goes, "All right, dude, let's fight." He just stepped to the front and went like this. I was like, "Oh!" He's like, "Come to me, my children."
They need a Moses part where the whole roster's out by the ring and he just
like,
separates them.
yeah.
And then he walks forward with
He
him.
needs to sit there with a
Buddy
bottle
and
of water,
AOP, just
and then as he comes out, he starts shaking it and it just turns purple, and then he just like drinks it,
Okay.
how you doing?
and they don't even mention it. He just does it.
Yeah. It's some fast acting Gatorade.
Yeah. I mean, you just put that shit on the bottom, you just let it settle, then he just comes out and he just all like takes a little sip, and then he's just like, and then, yeah.
Turn water on the wine, bitch.
Let's see. Others should be like, oh, as soon as Buddy gets recruited, he wins a belt. So other people should be like, damn, maybe I should join him.
I can see that, and I was
Yeah.
thinking about that too. Who said that?
Mr. Texas.
Mr. Tyson? Mr. Tyson? Cheers. Like,
Amarillo
subscribe.
by morning.
Oh, Amarillo by morning, George Strait. That's my GM.
From San Antonio. Bowie.
I heard people from Amarillo hate that song.
Really?
Yeah.
Assholes.
Yeah.
All of them.
Mr. Texas is not from Amarillo, are you?
Are you from Amarillo, Mr. Texas?
And do you like George Strait?
Yeah, where's the 210? Let's see. Eric Rowan and Matt Hardy. I didn't like any of that at all.
Dude, like, who gives a shit what's in the cage by this point? He killed it. He shaked it. He smacked
He
it
shake the shit out of it. I was like, what the fuck? Someone brought up a point of it could be like a Komodo dragon. And I was like, yeah, maybe.
But then it's bit him twice.
Yeah.
His
it's not
hand
good.
would be dead.
Yeah, it's not good. You don't want that. Let's see.
What if it's like a little Luke Harper?
Oh, Mr. Texas says he literally just made a Twitch and looked up wrestling and found this channel, so he's looking forward to watching more. Yeah, dude, hit the follow,
Right.
get notifications when you.
Where are you from? We're gonna go have a drink with you.
I see that you got Twitch Prime. Give us the old Prime subscribe. It's free to you, but it buys us a drink, man.
And then if we're ever in your neck of the woods of Texas,
Yeah, what part of Texas?
we'll
are
buy
in?
you a drink.
Yeah, I'll buy you a drink. Where's your Texas?
Yeah, where's your Texas?
Where's
Followed
your
in-
text?
Where's your Texas?
Hell yeah.
That's the Kirkland speaking.
Followed in San Antonio. Up from San Antonio.
Thank you.
Lion.
Here, she subscribed to me.
Here's
Oh shit! They did
all
subscribe to
the-
Twitch Prime.
Ah! Where's the shooter?
Oh. Cheers.
Thank you, Mr. Texas.
Cheers.
Trying to get cheap tickets for Rumble.
After Rumble.
After Rumble.
Oh, that'd be good.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, he's using the Bray. Hey, if you got any ideas of any little emojis you want me to make, I made those ones. I just don't know what people want.
Baby Yoda.
This goes to anyone.
Yeah, anybody. What you got there is you got the it's 5 o'clock somewhere title. That's what's next to your emoji now. Why are wrestling fans so mad about Hardy losing? I think that's a good question, EDM. I think that people are mad with him because they view him as being such a top talent because he is. And what he's doing on YouTube, he's an icon.
Yeah.
And I think that people don't like to see him lose because they're like, oh, every time he comes back, it feels like a return. But then he does put someone over. And I think people are just frustrated because they want to see him do more and look strong.
Even if he won the 24/7, I'd be happy right now. Because he's had, 3 matches since he's been back, and he's lost all of them.
Yeah. Let's see.
Dominated.
Also, people are mad because he's taking losses on his way out, potentially. Which is true, but at the same time, if he really is leaving like he's talking about, then this is what you do.
Yeah, you put over. It's the code.
That's been tradition for all the territories always, because you always left the territory stronger than it was when you got there. Like, that was the code. So you wouldn't leave the territory going over all the other guys and being like, oh man, that guy left and no one could even ever beat him. You thought, oh man, that dude was so dominant was finally getting schooled out here. Like, oh dude, that's somebody. You wouldn't have him.
You can't leave on top.
You can't leave on top. And so, I mean,
that's the whole reason why Undertaker lost to Roman 3 times. I don't know how many times he lost to him.
He just keeps losing. It's got his number, man. They don't want him buried. Just very beloved and brilliant. I don't have a problem with it at all. He's been putting guys over since '96, and I feel the same. I don't have a problem with him putting guys over. I do think it's a bummer that he seems really frustrated, and I wish he was happier with where his career is and where it was. And I know that he feels like he's got a lot more, and I wish that he would get that. I wish they would just come to terms, find something that makes them both happy, and do it. But
see, I'm mixed. I think he's content where he's at.
I don't think he is at all.
No.
Well, see, I think
he's putting out too much content on YouTube.
On Twitter.
He's doing too much if he was happy with it.
Maybe. Because he just had a kid.
Mm-hmm. 3rd kid, yeah.
Yeah. But I think he's just happy to be on TV, relevant, on the main stage.
I don't think he is. I think he's going to leave. I really do. And Mr. Texas brings up a good point. People see it as WWE killing his character before he goes somewhere else and makes him look weak to anyone else who isn't Smarks.
Do you want this?
Can we split it? Is that possible? I mean, if it'll fit. But he, I think that I agree, but at the same time, I also think that that's part of the deal. You don't leave on top. You don't leave looking like the strongest guy in the whole fucking company. And when you go to a new company, you have to prove that you deserve to be there. And yeah, it does make the guy look a little weak. It does make the other company. Yeah, sure.
No. You got the lid.
I'll fucking do it.
Does anyone want ginger beer?
For what?
Okay, fine.
God.
Because we're at
This isn't ginger beer on the rocks. It's not.
Because we're at half a bottle.
That means we've got a long ways to go.
A giant bottle.
Tune in, guys. Halftime.
Like, oh, here's the guy I know from WWE and AEW, but now he loses all the time, so why is he good now? Which is true and still true of Hager, so it doesn't mean anything. But also, yeah, you don't want to send someone to another company looking like the strongest dude in the whole fucking world. You just don't want that. You don't want to say, here's my Hulk Hogan, and take him away. You just don't want to do that. And so I think that that's just how the business works. I think people who are frustrated by it are people who just wish for a world where things didn't
Everyone becomes champion. Like in
yeah,
AEW.
where everyone's a champion.
Like in AEW.
And no one ever loses. Let's see.
Sorry, my phone died, or else I'd look at your comments as well.
Whatever, dude. You don't know how to read.
I don't.
Let's face facts. Jeff Hardy screwed him over. I don't know if I feel like that's the case. I don't honestly think... I know a lot of people think that everyone in WWE is super fucking petty, and I think there's probably ways that they are. I don't think one brother's fuck-ups would literally actually affect the other brother. I really don't see that happening.
I don't know. I see it to a certain extent because weren't the Hardys like getting a decent push when Jeff relapsed or whatever?
Yeah, but you wouldn't punish Matt for that.
But how can you not when they're the tag team at the time?
Well, I mean,
just like Jay and Jimmy.
That's what I mean. It's not that the tag team's not taking damage from it.
Yeah.
But you wouldn't single out Matt and say, now we're going to go fuck you up. You know what I mean? We wouldn't say...
Yeah.
You know
you're not going to shit on him like, hey,
just because
your brother fucked up. But at the same time...
But at the same time, you're not at the top.
So you can't...
You can't do anything
Would you push whoever didn't have the DUI?
No, but it's mean like the
Jay,
tag team
right?
will suffer.
Jay
did not, yeah. But the tag team will suffer, but you wouldn't single out the one dude and say, I'm going to put you on out there by yourself and
just
make
become
you look
a jobber.
bad. Yeah. You wouldn't. I don't see that being good for business or
Yeah.
good for anything. Like, to me, I don't think there's that level of petty is out there. Let's see, but does AEW want to keep relying on ex-WWE stars? I think the answer is yes. I have no reason to believe that.
100%.
I don't think
Because my biggest thing was that AEW, when they first came out, said we don't want established stars, but yet they've been signing established stars and pushing them.
And they also have been treating all of their wrestlers like they're established stars, which is also bad. So the idea of like, AEW is just going to have to build him up again if he goes there, I don't think so. I think two things. One, they're going to treat him like he's already won every match ever, like they've done with the Young Bucks, who have a terrible record in AEW and look like they're awful. They still talk about them like they're the best tag team in the world. However, they've got a win-loss record that
I
would
think
really
they're
reflect
awful.
otherwise. I don't like them. But if you do like them, whatever. They're just not booked like they're the best. They're going in there with the assumption of, well, you've seen everything I've ever done, therefore you know I am the best. So when I lose, it means something. But without establishing that, it means nothing.
Exactly, and that's AEW's problem.
That's their
is
problem.
that you don't establish,
Who you are.
these characters and who they are. Because, I'll be 100% honest. Young Bucks, no, Cody I know, but Hangman and
Kenny?
I didn't know who they were.
Yeah.
They came to America. They did their show. I watched, and their pay-per-views. I'm like, these guys suck. How are they the elite?
Yeah. They've lost
they
match.
and don't get me wrong, they put over people, cool,
But it doesn't make you look good.
but their matches weren't good at the same time.
But even then, it doesn't matter. Let's say the matches were good, but all you've ever seen is them losing. Oh, here's guys who don't win. They're not good. They're not better than anyone else.
They're Kurt Hawkins.
Yeah.
Yeah, they lose. Did they win? No, they lost.
And if the first match you ever see is AEW, then you think of them as losing people. You don't think of them as elite.
And that was pretty much me.
Yeah.
Like, I never saw them in Japan, and they came here and they lost
Yeah.
all the time.
They needed to establish that these stars are elite because they are the fucking elite. But they fucked it up. And now it's all like...
And I think that was the problem, is that they thought that they need to put other people over, which is fine.
Yeah.
But they also thought
It would mean
to
something.
show that somebody's elite, they strap a title on them, like Jericho.
But they didn't. They didn't do that with Kenny and the Bucks. That's what I mean. They missed all of that.
No, exactly. But at the same time, I don't think you could strap. I don't think they could have put the strap on them without them saying, "Hey, I didn't say strap on. Calm down, producer.
Oh, come on.
Come on,
Bro,
Jesus, this is a family show."
we are family orientated.
We're not. We have a warning at the beginning of our show.
Yeah, I looked over and she was like, beat us like. I didn't say strap on.
I was the mechanic.
But, like, you don't need to put the titles on them. Happy? Without
Only
showing.
to insert the title into them.
Yeah.
Unnecessary.
But I don't think you need to put the titles on them to show that they're good.
Correct. And
And when they showcased what they were, it made them look bad, really bad.
it did. And Texas brings up a really good point here. He says Kenny specifically has the best bout machine coming over and looking like a high mid-card guy. Really, really hurt him from day one. And he was a selling point for him coming into AEW, not Cody's big baby face. And he loves Cody, but still. And I agree 100%. I was more excited about Kenny than I was about Cody. After Double or Nothing, I was like, oh, fuck Kenny. Cody's where it's at.
Yeah.
And everything since then has been like, yeah, Kenny's just bad.
Yeah.
Like, I'm just not into it at
And
all.
like I said, I'm not a Japanese wrestler, of course, expert wrestling fan. But
Or Japanese
But
in
period.
general.
No.
What? It's what he said. He's not a Japanese wrestler, and
not
I
a
agree.
Japanese wrestler.
That's just it here. You get the straight shoots here.
Yeah.
We're straight
You
shot
heard it
matchup.
here first.
You
I'm
heard
not
it
a
here
Japanese
first.
wrestler.
He's not a Japanese wrestler. We're not going to bullshit you. We're not going to lie and make up stuff. This guy, believe it or not,
Not a Japanese wrestler.
he's not a Japanese wrestler. I don't care what you've heard from everybody else.
Yeah. Those other sites?
Yeah, nothing.
Excuse me. Hold on, let me breathe.
Oh my god.
But I'm not a Japanese wrestling fan, but I heard so much about Kenny Omega. He's the greatest, blah, blah, blah. He's awesome, this and that. And then I see him, and I'm like,
He's dancing.
He sucks. Especially, what was that gimmick pay-per-view they did?
All of them. Are you talking about Fyter Fest?
Yeah, Fyter Fest, the video game one. Ugh. All the stupid promos in the back. That was painful.
It was bad.
And I want to root for Kenny. I want to root for Jericho.
It was free, and I spent too much on that one.
Yeah, I wanted my money back.
It's
I want to root for Kenny. I want to root for Jericho. Yeah, like Cody. He's awesome. Dustin.
He won me over. I was not interested in Cody coming into it.
I've loved Cody since.
I know, and I was like, "You're wrong. You're just an idiot.
You're stupid. Stupid. Cody sucks. You're stupid."
Yeah. And then
He told me that every day, and I built a big complex about it.
yeah, he was pretty hurt about it.
You're kidding again.
But Cody won me over. He fucking did. I told him to his face, I wasn't your fan yesterday. Said that to him.
And I'm still not your fan today, but maybe
Yeah.
tomorrow.
But
It's interesting.
little by little.
yeah.
Yeah. No, I told him. I was like, I did not come here yesterday as a fan of you. I was like, I'm just not a bullshit guy. I'm going to tell you exactly how it is. I was like, I was not a fan of yours yesterday, but after yesterday, I am a huge fan.
He's
And
talking about
I'm
Double or
going.
Nothing.
Yeah, after Double or Nothing.
Not yesterday.
Not literally yesterday.
yeah.
He didn't do anything yesterday.
Yeah. Did he?
I don't know what happened yesterday.
Xavier and Kenny are like friends,
Oh, yeah, they're really good friends because they play games a lot together.
which makes sense. And I think I read that Xavier that's like one of his dream matches.
Whoa, producer's drunk.
Shut up.
Producer's drunk. Excuse
Not
me.
do that. I did not do that.
Yup.
That's one of his dream matches. Xavier, New Day versus Kenny and Young Bucks.
Austin?
Hmm?
Austin?
Austin.
Okay.
Austin.
Not Texas. Austin Creed?
Yeah.
Austin Creed.
Sure.
What the fuck?
Never mind.
What? We agreed.
Okay.
First time ever.
I agree with a lot what's happening in the chat right now too. That
I can't see what's going on.
you can't read. Wrestle Kingdom 14 was amazing. I actually agree with that.
Can
It
you guys
was.
show me pictures, please?
Kenny and Moxie feud should have lasted longer, which I totally agree with. I think it should have. And Brandy is killing the women's division along with Riho. Absolutely.
Oh,
Brandy's
Hey,
why
I-
I turned off Dynamite. I was watching and I was like, okay, this isn't bad. This is better than most. Brandy came out and I was like, I'm just not going to bother. And I turned it off and did not turn it back on.
well, see, I watched the AEW from the beginning till whenever, 2 months ago, 3 months ago. And
So you can really see the.
Oh, yeah.
Rio, like, I was rooting for her. Riho! I was rooting for her against Nyla Rose. I was like, cool, upset story. It happened. I was like, all right, cool, this is awesome. And just seeing her wearing the belt,
Falling off.
it's terrible.
The second she put a submission on Nia, I went. I was like, fuck this. You look like a goddamn child. Pretending to crank on someone. Like when your kid grabs your arm and he goes like,
Oh my God.
and not doing
Oh my
anything.
God.
Yeah, that's what it
Yeah.
looked like. And I was like, oh, fuck that.
But I, like, for those of you that
Randy
knew-
would be fine as a stay-at-home mom.
Okay. All right.
What? They have a dog, right?
Okay.
But for those of you that are new to the show, I haven't watched wrestling in the past few months because I was busy, caught up on all of it. But I was absolutely shocked that Rio is still the champ.
Yeah, it's
I was like-
crazy to me.
She's, 75 pounds, if that?
Easily.
And it's like, you can't tell me one person couldn't push her shoulders down for 3.
Yeah, that's a good point, too. There's no reason why Nia couldn't just literally sit on her.
Yeah.
What are you going to actually do?
Yeah. Fight me, that's fine. I'm just going to sit on your chest
Yeah.
for 3 seconds.
Everyone's talking about Chris Statlander as amazing. My problem with Chris is that she's an alien. That's her gimmick.
Well, there's
That I'm an
also
alien.
Dinosaur.
The dinosaur is easier to get behind than an alien. It's a lucha with a lizard mask, so he calls himself Luchasaurus. No one's actually buying in that he's a dinosaur. She's trying to pull off that I'm an alien. She does fucking cartwheels and a thing like, oh, I don't get it because I'm an alien. No, you're a fucking goof off.
Like a Bud Light alien?
Yeah, probably. But, I mean, maybe she's great. I haven't seen much of her matches. Every time she comes out, I'm disinterested by the time that happens. So, maybe it's possible. I think they have a number of people they could put the belt on there that would mean anything more than Riho or Brandy, but I don't think they... I don't think they have the wherewithal.
I think there's more of a storyline if you even throw it on Brandy.
Yeah. There's a storyline with anybody who talks. But we got a couple more things in Raw, and then we'll get into Royal Rumble predictions. So it's not on my breakdown here, so I'll just get into it. A top and a bottom. Two separate things. Did you see the Street Profits Weekend Update shit?
Yeah, I hated that fucking shit.
Fucking garbage. That was absolutely one of the worst things that happened in all of wrestling this week.
Wanted to... Dude, the way Raw ended was so frustrating.
We're talking about right before.
No, exactly, but it led up to that.
Yeah, it did. It was fucking
exactly,
awful.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm getting at. But the Weekend Update thing, I know people want to like it. It's a spinoff on SNL, which would have been good on
like last
Rumble,
year,
or not Rumble Mania.
Yeah,
when Colin Jost and Michael Che were in it,
which we didn't like, by the way.
No one.
No, but this
would
have made sense then. It doesn't make sense now.
Yeah.
At least back then it would have been like, oh, they're playing.
But
back
the thing
and
is,
forth.
it's not like it's every Monday either.
No,
this is like what the second
one
one in the past 2 months.
Yeah, and it's fucking garbage.
It's like, oh my god,
Yo, Montez Ford is probably the least funniest person on all of TV. There is nothing funny about him.
He's funny looking. Just kidding.
Street Profits are too good in the ring to not actually ever wrestle.
I agree. They have talent in the ring.
I see why people say that. I don't like their matches.
Is it overrated? I think so. Yeah,
they're definitely overrated, but I can understand why people like them in the ring. I get it. Mm-hmm. I don't think that they're for me because they try too hard to be a GIF. They don't take their matches seriously, and it comes off. Angelo Dawkins is easier to watch if you imagine every bump having a fart at the end. He looks gassy.
We do that during the match.
Yeah, every time he gets hit, it's like...
It makes it a more enjoyable match.
And it's more believable.
It's like every AEW match.
Yeah. Why are they always in the back if they are never fighting? Yeah. I don't know. I don't know what they're up to. I don't know why they're there. I think they're horrible TV and they're not entertaining to me at all.
I can see a little appeal.
They're the dude who goes to the party and tells everyone right when he meets them, just so you know I'm the funniest person here. What? I'm hysterical. You're gonna
watch
love
me.
Yeah, you're gonna love it. I'm hysterical. What? The funniest person in the room doesn't say that shit.
No, they just say shit.
They just fucking fart.
That's why I hate Cards Against Humanity. Throwing that out there real quick.
You're an idiot.
That game is stupid.
You're so stupid.
Stupid.
Vince loves Filler TV. Their lame version of Private Party, who are kind of lame. Yeah, I think they're both kind of buried.
I don't like Private Party either. Because to me, when I saw Private Party, I was like, oh, that's a Street Profits ripoff.
Yeah, but at the same time, Private Party comes off more serious, which is weird.
No,
yeah.
But they're supposed to be Private Party. Yeah, I don't know.
With as silly as shitty as their gimmick is, they still come off more serious than Street Profits, and to me, that's the problem. You know what I mean? Like, at this point, I think I do prefer Private Party to them. To Street Profits. I'd rather watch them. They can't win a match with the most impressive moves of the night, but fuck, whatever.
Yeah, I can see that.
Someone on Twitter land said, "Why do black guys always have to be funny characters?" I don't think Keith Lee's funny.
Ahmed Johnson was never funny.
Bobby Lashley ain't funny.
Well, he's with Lana now, so it's kind of...
So he's kind of a joke? Crime Time. Let's see. They rip each other off. Also true.
What about Titus and...
What is it? Worldwide? Ooh, 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 ooh.
No, what was their tag team name?
Primetime Players.
Yeah.
Aww.
They did the, yeah.
Bobby Lashley's funny looking.
Yep.
Aww.
Only when he
Yep.
puts the makeup on.
Just.
Well, as long as the makeup stays on him.
No, Lana.
And he has a headband.
Yeah, his headband. He's
That was
like
so
this,
weird when Lana like had the brown marks all over
just
her.
like a huge strip.
Yeah. At her wedding.
As soon as that happened, I was like, oh! I was like,
Racing stripes.
I followed Austin Green.
Austin.
I follow his Twitter, and he was just like, I cannot breathe in all caps.
Yeah, oh yeah. And he's so funny. Like, just his laugh is incredible. If you ever listen to the podcast, and he dies. If you think something's kind of funny, he's dead now. He's just like, ah, ah! So, like, I can imagine him doing that.
Wait, I
and
thought that
literally
was my gimmick.
just dying. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I can just imagine he sees that, and immediately he's rolling over and breaking his leg all over again.
Again.
Yeah.
There's a breaking news. Xavier Woods
Yeah.
setback in rehab.
Yeah, laughing too hard and
Yeah.
broke his Achilles again. Before we get into the final segment, I think we've shit on Street Profits enough. Mojo as the 24/7 champion is fucking great. He's awesome on the mic. He's comfortable out there. He's coming out intense and focused. I love that they couldn't just roll him up.
See,
that he
is
fucking
so
just
good.
grabbed him and threw him, and then he's all like, "Wah!" Like, oh, he's coming off so fucking cool. He's bringing a legitimacy to that title that I've been begging for.
Yeah, he's the toughest turtle.
Turtle?
Wait, what the fuck happened?
The toughest turtle.
From what? What is that?
What does that mean?
He went to Maryland. The Terps.
Oh,
The Terrapins. They're turtles.
okay.
What did he do in Maryland? He just visited?
No, he played college football there. That's why his
What?
gears is red and yellow.
Oh.
Really?
Yeah, he's a tough turtle.
Wow, he's a turd, huh?
Kevin watches sports. We don't.
I never heard of sports.
What sports?
Only with the entertainment.
Yeah.
Wait, there's no entertainment in sports I'm not watching.
Yeah. What is this?
If this isn't predetermined, I'm out.
No one brought out fucking pancakes for shit.
Yeah.
What are you guys even doing here?
Bullshit. U of A threw tortillas out. Fuck them. They're not pancakes. Sorry.
Yeah, and I agree with Mr. Texas on this one too. Truth had a good run, but he needs to stay off 24/7 seed for a beat. 20.
Full start on the ref.
Oh,
5 yards.
shit. He needs to stay off the 24/7 scene for a bit, revive himself, and let the title gain some legitimacy. And that's exactly what I've been saying for a couple of weeks now. So I'm glad you finally made it to the show, man. We're gonna have a lot of fun with you agreeing with me all the time.
Especially when we go out to San Antonio. Back
Up from San Antonio.
Oh.
Everything that I got. Oh, sorry.
I think that Truth is hysterical on there, but I think that it lost its fire. And I think that putting Mojo there to be just a tough, mean motherfucker, I think it can bring a legitimacy to it, but still, he's such a good entertainer in general that I think he can still do the things that Truth was doing. You know, I think that he'll still be able to go to those other shows. And
Well, I think instead of running away, he's just going to stand there and be like, come on, let's go.
yeah.
And fucking hit people.
I
Were
think,
you curious
can you
about
imagine?
Brock trying to win the 24/7?
I thought it was going to happen.
I
I was
thought
like,
so.
ah!
I
Yeah.
kind of wanted Heyman too.
That's what Tyson just said. I was so hyped when Brock looked at it. I wanted him to just take it, and now
Yeah.
people terrified to go
Yeah.
after it.
Dude, I almost wanted him to Alexander Blaze it and just win it and just
Throw it
drop
away.
it in the trash and be like,
Yeah, it's
done with
gone.
that shit.
Well, that's how Hacksaw became TV champion.
Yeah.
On WCW, he like found it in a garbage can. He's like, "Hey, oh!" I really wanted him to do it too. I said early on in 24/7 that I thought that Aleister Black being in the closet saying "Pick a fight with me," that he ought to go for the 24/7 title and then just say and stand in the ring and be like, "I need a fight. Come take this title. I
Come at
need
me.
fights."
Come
and just
at me.
super legitimize it by saying I'm just a fighting motherfucker. Let's see, put it on Heyman and make people scared to get it too because Brock's always there. Oh yeah, give Heyman the title. You're the 24/7 champ
Truth
now.
wanted that.
Yeah,
I'm challenging you because you're going to be there.
yeah. Involve Brock more on TV if he doesn't even have to wrestle. Yeah, I mean, there's different ways to do it. I think Brock isn't on TV a lot because his contract allows for that, and I think that he's It's hard to argue with him having the deal that he has. He's put in a lot into the business. I think he does care about it, and I think that if anybody else could get that deal with those few dates, they would do it.
Cena?
Yeah. You know what I mean? Like,
No,
reason.
I
have a hard time shitting on him.
it's a double-edged sword there.
Yeah.
As much as I want the title to be there every week, hey, Brock is Brock. He brings some legitimacy to it,
For sure.
and he's a bad motherfucker.
EDM says Alistair should be the 24/7 title if he really wants to fight always.
Yeah.
Why not make the title relevant and not the lower card?
Yeah.
100%. That's what I've been saying for weeks. I thought that there's no reason to not put it on him. Brock is legit funny too, so there could be some magic there, and I agree with that too. The Brock party, hysterical.
Yeah, I loved it when he
Dude.
had the fucking.
Oh, and he was doing it. And then I love when Paul Heyman was like, I'm going to cash in the thing. And he goes, and here to with has 1 year. So like, wait, what?
Wait, what?
Yeah.
What?
He like pulls the mic down. He's like, a year?
I have a
He goes,
year?
Yeah.
I have
What'd
a
you
year
tell me?
to do this?
I thought you knew. Like,
No, Brock is Brock. And as much as I shit on him the past couple years for not showing up, when he shows up, it's gold.
it is.
And it's money, straight cash, homie. And I agree that we need to see more of
Got
it.
money right here to do that.
Straight money.
Straight cash, homie.
That right here.
There you go. Oh,
Watch out.
he's like Drake over here.
but he's good. And I think they need to showcase him more. I think they need to push him more. Just, even to raise his own stock. Because there's the rumors that, Brock's going back to UFC. Brock's doing this. Brock's doing
I
this.
mean, it's always the rumors, yeah.
Yeah, but hey, guess what? Push those rumors more. Even if you go back to UFC for a crapshoot and you're going to lose, you're going to get paid more than the last person.
Oh, you talk about that with the McGregor?
McGregor, yeah. McGregor got paid $3 million before the purses. Cerrone got $200,000. And that was a pay bump for Cerrone.
Yeah.
Which is fucking crazy to me. But McGregor got $2.8 million more just for showing up.
Just to get
Whether he won or not. Which is absolutely insane.
And he's lost the last two, right? His two prior to that, he lost.
Well, he lost to Mayweather and he lost to Khabib.
But he lost to someone else before that. I thought he lost to Nate. Didn't
I don't
lose
think it
one
was
to Nate
right
Diaz?
before that, but I forget. But yeah. But either way,
Like, he was kind of on a losing
yeah,
streak.
he was on a losing streak,
And he
getting
still
paid
was the guy.
$2.8 million more. And the crazy thing with that is that if Cerrone would have pulled the upset, he would have got $400,000 purse and appearance,
Hell yeah.
and that's still 2.6 less than McGregor got just for showing up.
Yeah.
McGregor could have just sat there and be like, "Hit me once, bro."
Yeah, he had nothing to win.
Getting
almost.
paid,
Yeah.
getting paid.
Yeah. EDM brings up a good point. As much as fans and Marks hate Brock, they still cheer him when he's there. I'm victim to that. Remember, during the year that he was like defended it the least amount of times and we hated him the most.
And he was breaking CM Punk's record for no reason. Not that I'm upset because I don't like CM Punk.
Yeah, and there was all that shit going on. I hated him so much. And we were talking about it all the time, how much I hated him. And I went and I saw Raw in Brooklyn, and after the television show was over, Brock came out, and I was like, oh, God! And he did a whole thing. Yeah, I was like, this is crazy! And then I almost bought a Brock shirt. I was like, it says Brooklyn on it! It's Brock Lesnar! And Kevin's like, what the fuck is wrong
There's
with you?
There's 1,000
hate him.
shirts that say Brooklyn on it.
Yeah, get any other Brooklyn shirt. And I was like, but Brock Lesnar. And you're like, you hate him. I was like, I know. Why am I trying to buy it?
But.
Yeah. So I get it. It's hard not to get wrapped up in that because he is a commodity.
He is. And that's the thing that drives me crazy for these last couple weeks. The WWE champions showing up. That's their spoiler. He's going to be here.
But that's how
he's
it was.
going to be here. But it's not how it was because...
It's how it was with Hogan. It's how it was with Bruno. It's how it was with Harley Race. Anytime there was a territory, you went when the champion was there because, God damn it, the champion's here. And Hogan was a pay-per-view champion. He didn't show up. He showed up on Saturday's main event sometimes, and he was on the pay-per-views. He wasn't on the weeklies. He just didn't show up.
But Hogan's Hogan.
Exactly, but we think about it. We look back on our childhood. We go, man, I remember seeing Hogan all the time. But you look back at his schedule, and you're like, he never showed up. Like it's just.
But every time he did,
Yeah.
we were there.
Yeah, but every time he was there, I was there, and so I remember seeing him all the time. Like
I am a real American.
So I think that Brock is just actually taking it back a little more old school and making the championship. As much as people say that it degrades the championship not to be there, what happened when it was there? What happened when Seth Rollins brought it every week?
But the problem is that when Hogan wasn't champion every week, either way, we saw him once a week at most.
We didn't.
No,
In
no, no.
WCW more so, but
Yeah,
in WWF, no.
No, but the thing is, the shows.
I mean,
We had what, Monday Night Raw
Mhm.
and Saturday Night Superstars, which was taped
in prime time.
in prime time, which was still taped.
Yeah.
But nowadays, there's social media. There's,
Oh,
hey,
you only
Brock
had
showed
once a
up
week to
this.
even see it?
Yeah. Because you wouldn't go to a taping with Hogan and have him say, hey, go put on 3 matches.
Yeah.
So he can be on every show.
Yeah. No, I mean, it's possible.
I mean,
I
I
agree
don't
with
know if
Texas,
they-
where to me, Hollywood was my dude. So I got this little figure over here.
No.
I'll bring it on up. Start talking Hogan.
I liked Hogan since he was telling me to eat my vitamins.
You've been eating shit ever since. I am a Hogan.
I just say those little fucking the things you pull up from the ground, you blow, and the fucking things go out.
The string strips?
No, the little plant.
All right, I believe that too. I forget what they're called. Dandelions, I think those are, yeah? Let's see what these guys.
Oh!
Whoa!
Hogan down.
Oh
Hogan
my
down.
God, he's bald.
He's bald.
It turns out he's bald.
Get it together, brother.
There you go.
All right. Anyway, welcome to Wrestling on the Rocks.
There he goes. Perfect.
Is it Mister?
Hard to say. So yeah, I think Brock showing up when he does is I think it's actually big. I think it's actually good business.
Man down.
Yeah, man down.
Man down.
Oh yeah, it's funny. So I think that brings us to the last segment of that is Lana and Lashley versus Liv and Rusev. This is funny.
Liv looked good.
I
I'll
like
give it
their
to
new
Liv.
gear.
Liv looked good.
Here's the thing: is
More
I actually
original.
put this match, this segment, was in both the worst thing of the week and the best thing of the week for me. Where, as far as the worst thing, it's the obvious. It was a bad match. Lana and Bobby match was terrible. It was short. It was seemingly lopsided. It didn't make a lot of
It
sense.
was like a Goldberg match.
Yeah, it seemed pretty Goldbergy. Didn't make any sense. It was shitty. But on the flip side, Liv Morgan's in the main event of Raw, and she's back in action.
She looked good.
She looked good.
The
She was doing
insecurity,
good. Oh, step up into Yuri on Lashley looked awesome.
Yeah, that was good. I was like,
I liked her new look. I liked her moves. I thought she was doing awesome, and I thought how great to have eyes on her right now.
mm-hmm.
So to me, that was a big win for her
Main eventing.
Raw. But you main evented with Lana.
the shit main event of ever main event shits.
It's not going to be remembered as a good thing, which is what sucks because she did great.
But the thing is, no one will ever remember this main event.
That's true.
Where you go back and look at other main events, Trish versus Lita. Like, don't get me wrong, that was groundbreaking. But this was just, what shit can we put on after all this other good shit that happened?
Yeah, it was just a mess.
Fucking terrible.
Mr. Texas called it a wet fart match. I actually referred to it earlier to Gabe as a sloshy fart match. So similar. I said why. I think I asked. He said he didn't like how the show ended, and I was like, "What do you mean with that sloshy fart?" I was trying to make him upset. Yeah. Yeah, I blew him away.
Literally.
Yeah, I think that's also the
Hey,
weird bit.
he's not fired shots once tonight.
It's a dare.
The night is still young.
Stop.
Dare.
No.
Dare.
No.
Oh, we got come back.
Here it comes.
That like 5 times.
Watch it.
I agree with that though. Like, where's Liv's story? All we see is Bobby and Lana being interviewed, and we've gotten one promo from Liv, which was great. One promo from Rusev where he said, "Bobby, you come on my face and I get mad," and you're like, I can see that.
I'd get mad too.
Yeah. He goes, "I'm gonna fight you." I think it was weird. He goes, "You come on my face, I fight you." And I was like, I can't argue.
Yeah.
No,
Someone
I'd be
comes on my
pretty pissed.
face. We fuck you.
I'd be like, oh,
I'd be shooting motherfucker.
yeah. But
Violence.
we haven't seen a whole lot of storyline move since the wedding in and of itself, and I think it's also kind of a shitty thing too.
Do you think Ruby's coming back on Rumble?
I hope so.
Yeah.
I think she will. I don't know what they'll do with her, but I hope so.
All right, are we doing Rumble predictions? Because apparently I thought this was a different show, but let's do it now.
Let's do it. Definitely need an Otis emoji. Oh, I could do an Otis emoji. I could do my Mama Otis. I had a Mama Otis drawing I did. If you guys want to check out my Twitter at Ref Marsh, you can see Mama Otis on there.
Tucky.
Yep.
Bear down, Tucky.
I don't want to see any more about that love story. Yeah.
Wait, what love story?
The Liv and Lana love story, but I think that if we're going there, there should be a level of story to complete it, I guess. But at this point, it was such a shit show. Fucking the fact that Lana and Bobby just beat Rusev and Liv again decisively, I don't fucking want any of it again. I don't think.
I'm just waiting for Jerry Springer to get involved.
Yeah.
Too hot for TV, Jerry Springer.
Yeah, no, I think it's absolute garbage. I don't understand who comes out on there.
I don't understand how this closed out Raw.
No.
With the matches that came up this week on Raw, I don't understand how this is the main event. We stuck around, stayed up if you watched it live, and this is the best you're going to give me?
Yeah.
Jeez. Fuck. Take a shit in my mouth and...
You know what I think is interesting that no one's talking about? The last wedding that happened on Raw was also Lana's wedding to Rusev.
Yeah.
Lana's been married on Raw more than anyone, I think.
I don't know why. No one wants to.
Two's more than nothing.
Yep.
I'm not a mathematician.
Yeah.
But
Miss Chuck says maybe a Vince emoji. Maybe a that's good shit emoji. We could do that. I think I only have room for 2 for free. So maybe an Otis and a Vince.
But subscribe and maybe.
Well, if I do other ones, because I'll make the other ones for the subscription stuff. But I mean, unless you really want, if you're willing to pay for a Vince emoji, I'll make a Vince emoji, I guess.
Yeah.
Lana says Rusev's all. Was it? Lana says Rusev all he wants is sex. Yet she's the sex maniac having sex with Rusev, Liv, and Lashley in the storyline.
Huh.
I guess that's kind of true. She's getting mad about everyone wanting to have a bunch of sex, but then she's just having a ton of sex with the person she doesn't want to. What?
That's
Yeah. Yeah, I guess that is kind of true. All right.
Is that how the Lana sex
Yeah.
ticker?
So
Where's Paige?
yeah.
No,
Let's
I
see.
don't know.
Hardy tweeted, "Join Dark Order." Let's see. The whole angle's dumb, and I want it gone. Yeah. At this point, I'm not interested anymore. I thought this was going to be the blow off. I thought Liv and Rusev were going to get the win, and it was going to be like, all right, cool, we're moving on. But them getting the loss the way that they did, I'm like, I don't know where you can go with this that I'm going to give a shit about.
Yeah.
I don't see you going anywhere that I'm going to care.
Where did they do the last mixed match challenge? Around what pay-per-view?
It was right before the Rumble because the winner got the 30th spot in the Rumble.
Oh,
So
yeah.
it was a couple months ago. It would have started.
So
it's just not
apparently 2 years is it.
That's it, I guess. Which I really liked the concept. It was really fun.
It was cool just to see people out of character, just doing their thing and joking around with the crowd.
One of my favorite matches is Mandy and Goldust,
Goldust
against
is,
Naomi and Uso.
Yeah.
Oh, it's hysterical. It's so fun to watch. You have to slow down. I'm an old man.
I'm old.
Yeah.
I'm old. Take it easy on me.
Yeah. And it's so cool because they're really keeping up with each other. And he's like, stop.
I need a breather.
No,
No, that was good. And see, that's where I thought they were going to lead into was the mixed match challenge.
Yeah.
But it's dead.
But yeah, it's gone. They're not doing it.
Ooh, Taki.
Okay, here we go. We're getting into it. We're getting into predictions. Is TB Poker still here? TB Poker? Are you still
TB.
here?
Roll call.
Roll call.
TP.
TB Poker. Sorry, he was asking earlier.
And we got
Mr.
canceled.
Texas start following us. Yay!
Yeah, Mr. Texas.
He gave us a subscribe. I hope you're following.
Straight from San Antonio.
Oh, you found us on Insta.
Did you find me on Twitter? Because I don't go on there.
He's like, I'll tell him.
Do you need
Oh,
some
he
ice?
says he's gonna match us. We'll do shots and he does bong rips.
Wow.
He's going to do what?
Bong rips.
All right.
It's like the shot. It's like a dry shot.
All right. I know where we're watching Rumble at.
Looks talented.
What?
Mr. Texas.
Oh, Mr. Texas. I'll go over. What are you doing, man?
Sorry, I'm clumping the ice. Clump is a fellow wrestling on a rock. Do you want more?
No.
There's like 3.
No, I want you to stop. We got to get into the whole other thing.
Oh my god.
We're getting into Royal Rumble. Mr. Texas, who is your pick? We got Sheamus versus Chad Gable.
Shorty G.
Shatty G.
Oh, shit, man.
What?
I didn't know that was a match on this card.
Hey, give me the plug. Ooh, it's a clump show.
Sheamus versus Gable. How do I give a shit?
Sheamus, baby. Except
That's
for,
what sucks is it's kind of got to be Sheamus, but it's like...
I hope Shorty G wins because fuck Sheamus and Liverpool. Said it right now.
He just likes Liverpool.
Oh, okay.
It's a European kickball thing.
Yeah. Band City.
Okay.
We talk about a lot of fake sports on here.
Man City, baby.
I got in a lot
Shorty
of trouble
G.
at work once.
I know you
I said that to an Irishman.
Oh.
Yeah, I was the main manager of my entire department. It was Irish, and he was sitting there watching a soccer game.
Football.
Football.
For you uneducated.
And I was literally watching on my iPad Bret Hart versus Terry Funk and Terry Funk's retirement match back when Bret was the champion at what was it, WrestleFest or something. And I'm watching it, and I look over and he's watching soccer, and I was like, oh, I didn't realize we had so much in common. And he looked at me and was like, what? And I was like, we both like fake sports.
Oh.
And he was all like, right. And he's like, you're going for that promotion, right? And I was like, and he's like, well,
Good luck.
yeah. He's like, good luck to you then. You failed it already.
You're like, fuck!
Yeah.
Shit! Looks like I'm moving to Tucson.
I think that was, if I remember correctly, that was the first time I said European kickball too. Because I was like, we both like fake sports. He's like, excuse me? It's like, you know, I like wrestling. You like that European kickball?
Man City, baby.
You like men.
City.
A city of men.
From Manchester. Not
Chester
Liverpool.
of men.
Not Liverpool, like the stupid Beatles.
Texas says Sheamus has to win. His big comeback, gonna squash him.
Exactly.
Sheamus wins. Yeah, right, but that doesn't make sense. I don't know. I guess. Fuck, I don't know. I don't know if I give a shit.
It's weird that he comes back to Shorty G.
Why? Like, it doesn't
Exactly.
make sense. You come
Exactly.
back and you kick Shorty G in the face. It's the same as kicking Ricochet in the balls from a height perspective.
Okay. Okay.
Because balls and
Yeah.
Shorty G and...
Yeah.
I'm looking at you ball to eye right now.
Balls to eyes. Sorry. We keep a clean shop.
Right down the middle.
We call it down the middle. As I see it. 1, 2, 3.
He's got the clicker.
Can you imagine as I ref an actual match? 1, 2. 1 pinfall time.
Alright.
Have him attack someone he's feuding with. Yeah, I don't know where you go with it from there, though. I guess you had, I mean, because we already got the storyline, right? With Baron and Gable?
But it's so weird because he was coming out
And it
to
worked
be a
out okay,
face.
but... Sheamus?
Yeah.
But then he just goes and fucking steamrolls Shorty G.
Yeah. And that's where I got lost and... Because I was almost looking forward to a Sheamus Cesaro thing.
Come back.
Yeah. No. rival.
Oh, yeah, that'd
Yeah.
be great. Bring
Yeah.
that back.
Yeah. That's what I was thinking they were going with it. And all of a sudden he's like, I'm going to kick Shorty G in the face. And I'm like, all right, you're a heel, clearly.
But why Gable? I mean, I guess it gives Gable something to do, but it just seemed weird, man. I don't know.
Yeah, I didn't like it, but...
Alright, hurry up. Not this way.
No!
It's bad. It's bad. That was the fart that I sucked back in. I got it. It turned into a burp.
Hurricane Marsh over here.
Yeah. I'm like the...
We're getting canceled tonight.
What was earthquake and tsunami? What
The
was it
shark?
called? No,
Natural disasters.
Yeah.
Tsunami, you mean tugboat?
Tugboat.
Otis.
All right.
Oh,
so
dude,
yeah,
they should do a tugboat being Otis's dad.
that'd be good. You saw the drawing you did of Otis's mom, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, no
And then did you see the picture of his mom?
No.
I was close.
Wait, let me see Otis's mom.
It's true.
You haven't seen what she looks like?
No.
All right. Otis mom. Let's see what happens. Nope.
Go.
Put WW Otis.
That's a cow.
There's a cow.
Oh my gosh. I have to...
Nope. It's got on his Twitter feed. You might need to go through Twitter because I'm seeing a lot of Otis and Mandy stuff. Liv for some reason.
Who's that?
That's Headbanger. That's Mosh. Yeah, I'm not seeing it. If you could do us a favor and
I'm looking.
pull it
There's
up.
Titus.
Hold on.
It's on his Twitter.
Producer?
I'm looking.
But anyways, so yeah, I'm not feeling Sheamus and that's incredible.
What?
How did he do that? I'm so bad at Twitch. Look at he put because I made the Fiend face and he put the little fucking hand on it.
Oh, damn.
How do you do that shit?
We're still learning.
That's the most brilliant thing I've ever seen.
We're almost at a year, but we're still learning.
Where every show is like it's our first show because we don't fucking get it.
We're still learning.
Use my channel points. Oh wow.
Thanks.
He's got points in it. Instead of needing 900.
Well, these are nicer pictures of her. Okay.
Yeah, that's her.
Those are better pictures of her.
Well, I mean, I'm not saying anything mean about her. I'm just saying that I imagined Otis's mom looking just like Otis, and she kind of does.
Yeah.
Otis looks like his mama. What do you want from me?
His mama's boy.
Yeah.
Yep.
See if you can find the one where she's on the couch. That's my favorite.
Eat your bad.
Use 900 to modify an emo. I didn't realize that was a deal, man. Well, now that I know.
If you don't know, now you know.
Yeah, now I know. And I'll make you a Vince one too. I'll make a do you want the one where he's like that Trish Stratus one where he's like, ah? You want that one? I could do that one. You know.
Busting nut, Vince.
Oh man, he made a Switch account today.
What?
I quit.
Alright, well, I did.
We've been at it a year and he's figured it out in a day.
Well, I did tell you his Instagram's like crazy. Like he knows professional like art stuff and
You didn't
design.
tell me
stuff.
that.
Well, you were talking and stuff. But
That's the point of the show, yeah.
I tried to tell you.
I have to talk for the show.
I was like, oh shit, his Instagram, and then you went on.
See, we could have just been on the computer instead of sitting here.
We should have been doing an AIM chat.
Yeah.
Alright,
Like
I
the
can't
good
find
old
it, okay?
We'll keep looking, but
Stop.
after
Mama
that-
Otis.
okay, so here's a big one. Becky Lynch versus Asuka, Raw Women's Championship. Who's your pick?
Becky. She has to come over the hump.
She's got to, right?
Hump. The hump.
Here's what a lot of people say. They think that
Like
Becky
Tupac,
should
baby.
lose, and they think that Becky should chase Asuka to Asuka 3 at Mania.
Which is okay if Asuka wasn't the tag team champ because the women's tag team champs isn't shit right now.
Boom!
And they need to be something.
Boom! No one's talking about that shit. No one's talking about the goddamn tag team titles.
Oh, my ears are
Sorry.
Go home, producer.
Everyone's saying Asuka? Why? Why are you guys saying Asuka?
Boo.
Oh, he found a good
God.
picture.
Oh, I bet you're.
I'll make that into an emote. Dude, that's coming.
We both got it.
Yeah. Ducky cover!
We thought this was it.
Yeah, no, Mr.
Here it
Texas found a
comes.
picture. That's going to be the new emote. What's going to happen?
Oh.
So they're saying Asuka. Why Asuka? Because here's my deal. I don't think I'm interested in an Asuka champion WrestleMania. And I don't think anyone else is. Here's the deal. I think it'd be great. Personally, I think Asuka's incredible. But I don't think you're selling a pay-per-view saying Asuka's the champ. Can she be dethroned? What? But if
She's been thrown many times.
What? She's always being
been
thrown?
dethroned.
She keeps getting thrown? The fuck?
Okay.
No one gets thrown like this. Becky has to win. She's the champion they need. And I'll tell you this too.
Yes, Mr. Texas, thanks. Cheers.
Becky is the one that has to go down at WrestleMania. Because Becky won at Mania. She's held it since Mania. She's their dominant champion. And here's the one person she couldn't beat. So now what happens? She beats her. Now what? So first off,
next?
the story of Asuka
Who's
Becky
next?
now. Yeah, who's next? But you have Becky
Ronda.
Asuka now, which is amazing because you have the storyline of Becky coming up where she wasn't supposed to be the one. She wasn't. And she became the one because she was unstoppable and undeniable. She gets to the fucking... She does her whole fucking... You know the story how she got there. She wins the belt.
You know
she
the story.
wins it off of Ronda. And then she beats everyone decisively except for Asuka. Asuka's got her fucking number. Here we are a year later. And now you got Asuka saying, I'm ready to go ahead and take that title off you now. And you got Becky saying, fuck, I'm shook. I don't know if I can do this or not. Becky has to overcome that to be the cocky champion again, to be like, no one can beat me now.
No
And
one.
that's when you get
The rowdy one.
Shayna fucking Baszler.
No. Ronda.
I thought you were gonna do Becky's your Irish accent you try to do.
Ah, shashem, shashem, shashem. Oi! Oi, young Becky Lynch. Hi!
It's the worst impression.
What? I've been doing voices all show. It's been
a
good. It's been
horrible-
good. I do Owen Hart. I am not a nugget.
All of a sudden, I want Lucky Charms.
Oh, I am but a Becky Lynch.
Not Golden Smacks or whatever Becky Lynch did.
Asuka's a great obstacle. They can fight more than just this one big match. I can see Asuka again, even at Mania, if they work it out. I can see them going that way if they did it.
But see, I don't.
What if she doesn't return, let's say, for argument's sake? Yeah, that's just it. I think this is how I imagine it. If you put the Booker hat on me, give me the pencil, and say, make Rumble happen. Here's what's going to shappen.
Shappin'? Did you shappin'?
I'm going to shappen it.
You're gonna shappin' all over everyone?
Shayna's going to show up like number 3. She's going to have a dominant performance throughout that Rumble. Throwing bitches out. Doing the whole shit like Stone Cold did at one point. Doing push-ups. Fucking waiting her time. Give me someone to fight. Because here's the deal. USA's only had NXT since October. Since October, there's only been, 2 title defenses and she lost one? The main event scene does not know Shayna Baszler as a dominant champion. Doesn't know that. Anyone who watched NXT before USA, they know that she was a champion who could not be beat.
Did you just fart over there?
Well, the shappening. Worst Irish action impression. The shappening. So
Excuse me.
you have to establish to the main roster audience now, this is someone you don't fuck with. And I think that's how you do it. You put her early in the Rumble, have her go all the way to the end, and then have her go, I'm still ready to fight. Show her as like, I'm a bad bitch. She goes ahead and takes Becky all to the Mania. That match is happening. Shisham, shisham. Shisham, shisham. Ronda gets involved. Ronda cost Becky the title. Now you have an entire year of another build-up of Becky being like, you bitch! And Becky and not
She
being
looks
able to
at her
run-
and says, you
bitch.
I'm gonna say, but you.
Right. So, let's see. Shayna needs to come in hard and heavy, beat the shit out of people early and fast. Makes you wonder who faces Bayley in Mania. And I think that too. A lot of people are saying they want Sasha to win the Rumble to face Bayley.
Nope.
I don't think you have to do that to get to Bayley Sasha. If you want
Bayley. Sasha wants to release a rap album in the next 2 to 3 months, right before Mania, I would presume.
Oh.
And I don't think she would have the hype on a legitimate rap album if she's going for the title.
Maybe. I mean, if you walk around with a title to places and it's like, I'm a champion and I'm a rap artist.
But see, I don't think that you can do it legitimately because the timeline doesn't match up to me.
I could see it either way.
I mean, no, don't get me wrong. If you sat there and said, hey, I'm the champion, look at me, I'm got my new rap career, Lizzo and Cardi B and shit.
I like this one. Sasha diss track on Bailey to start the feud at Mania.
Yeah. Hot shit. Stupid motherfucker saying Jose. I was about to say San Antonio. Excuse me.
Up from San Antonio.
Everything that I got is all I got.
There we go. Put the bandana back on him. You know when his head's shiny. I think you can get to Sasha Bailey a lot of ways. I don't think it has to be through the Rumble, but I think Shayna, apart from having a weird beef with Becky for no reason, I don't think you get an interesting way there. And I don't see anyone else winning the Rumble that's interesting as far as Becky or Bailey is concerned.
Amber.
A lot of people are saying things like they want...
She's still hurt.
No,
yeah, she's hurt really bad. She's hurt real bad.
I don't know. There's...
I think that a lot of people are saying like Io and Kairi Sane for Becky's title. I was like, what the fuck are you talking about? A lot of people saying triple threats and 4-ways for the women's title. I don't think that's where you go with you don't go there with the woman who just main evented Royal Rumble or WrestleMania. You don't go from main event to 4-way.
I think this is the main or the Rumble that Ronda comes out. I think Ronda's sole mistake is losing to Becky at Mania. Hey, I'm back. Hey, I'm taking it over.
But I don't think Ronda needs the Rumble win to get to Becky. And I think that Shayna kind of does. And I think that you bring Shayna back at Mania one way or another. And then it's, hey, we're off to the races. And maybe Becky needs some backup to get through this. Because now Shayna comes up, she brings her homies. Now you got the 4 horsewomen of UFC. We could go that route, yes or no. But it's available. You have a lot of options.
Yeah, but the women of UFC aren't very reliable.
It's true.
Can we take a second break? Because I got to pee.
We can take a commercial break.
Commercial break.
Sorry, I got to pee really bad.
We're still here.
Yeah, we're still here. He's going to take a commercial break.
Go
You got to go. I can't find the commercial button.
You can't put the commercial button?
It's here somewhere. I'm going to find the commercial button. If he... the thing is with Kevlar, he will pee on the ground.
Close the door! I did it! No, we didn't.
No! Put on the fan!
I'm peeing.
Oh my... I can see light from the door.
I know. Hold on. Let's see if the mic picks it up. This is the worst thing we've ever done. This is easily the worst thing you've ever done. Mr. Texas says this is quality content. This is what's going to break us big. This will be the moment. This is when Cena goes, yeah.
He's already a friend of our Twitter.
That's true. He follows her Twitter, and then we put this as a highlight, and he's like, oh, block. I didn't realize.
Same with Robinson.
Yeah, Robinson's had enough already because of one fart. Come on. Please.
I keep thinking he's going to defriend us soon.
Yeah. Something's going to happen. Let's see.
Okay, let me turn it down.
Let's see. The Rumble has 0 hype. Becky snubs her. I agree with Marsh about Shane at Mania. I'll watch an ad for you boys. I couldn't find the ad button. It was weird. I have it here. Oh, there it is. Oh, shit. I hit it.
Hi. You did it right now?
I just did it.
Great.
I just did it. But I think this is like...
I'm back. Hey. Welcome to Wrestling on the Rocks.
He found the ad.
I think I found the ad button. But here's the other weird bit is it streams us out. So on the actual thing, we're still live. They can't tell there's a commercial. But I think Mr. Texas just got, what's this button? Commercial. At the end of it. Look, he's like, this is quality content. Send an ad and pour a shot. Are you seeing an ad? Because I thought I was playing one.
I told you that ads are only live, so, I mean, when you go back, there's not going to be an ad.
Yeah, it's not an ad.
Yeah.
No ad. They're saying no ad. All right. There's
For a
definitely
shot.
no ad.
It's for a shot.
For a shot.
For a shot.
Yep. There's definitely an ad. Everyone's saying definitely ad.
Add, subscribe, all that shit.
Mm,
So, yeah, great mic.
this is good. Things are going
I'm
well.
back.
Things are going well. This is it. We're going to break big.
That's the highlight.
This is our moment.
Let's see. Texas agrees with me about Shane at Mania. I think it's how you get to Shane at Mania, and I think it's an interesting match. I don't understand people saying they think Kari and Becky should be the main event. Asuka 3. I don't understand. What was the other one they were saying? And I was like, what the fuck? I mean, I think it was just a
Charlotte
triple
versus
threat.
somebody.
There's a triple threat. Asuka, Kari, Becky. I was like, why? Like, you have to break up the
It's
Kabuki
too
Warriors.
long, yeah.
And like you said, the Kabuki Warriors have the titles. Lean into that.
Yeah, you need to either take the titles off of them or have them face somebody. 'Cause
Yeah.
when was their last title defense? TLC?
It's been a while.
Was it TLC?
Oh, I guess it was TLC, yeah. Yeah, I guess they did.
And, alright, so the injury, yeah, alright.
Yeah, so, I mean...
But that goes back to SmackDown because I was watching it and I was like, wait, when did Bayley last defend her title? And it's, oh shit,
It's brewing.
Hiroshima's coming.
It's brewing. Oh my god.
You ever seen Twister?
We're about to.
Kabuki Warriors breakup coming soon. I don't see that, man. I think you keep them together. I'm trying to think of Becky's or Bailey's last defense. It wasn't.
It was a while ago.
It was a while ago, but it wasn't like...
Which kind of...
Did she do one at TLC? She didn't, right?
I don't think so.
What was the one before TLC?
SummerSlam?
She definitely had to do one at SummerSlam.
Crickets.
Well,
Crickets. Anybody?
let's see. I just rather see. Let's see Kabuki Warriors because we can't have nice things. I just rather see heel champion Becky reign. Her reign been a bit flat because of bad booking. Her reign. I don't think I would say it was flat, but it's definitely not as exciting as it could be because there hasn't been a whole lot of like, okay, what next? But there has been a whole lot of like just excitement about Becky's there and she's the champ. I'm invested in everything she does. I think all of her promos are gold. But yeah, I'm never really excited about what is the next match. And especially with the whole Lacey stuff, that just seemed out of place and forced. It just was not enjoyable. I don't want to say her reign's been flat, but I definitely see how it could have been more exciting.
Mm-hmm.
And so I do think a heel Becky, a smart ass Becky. But the thing is, I don't think you get the crowd to turn on her. That's how we ended up here to begin with. They tried to get her to turn 2 years ago at SummerSlam, and the crowd said, no, there's no fucking way.
They were expecting everyone to cheer for Charlotte.
Yeah.
And...
Yeah, everyone said absolutely not. Absolutely not. I just don't believe Rhonda quits trying to have kids versus money for a temp time. I don't believe Rhonda wants kids right now. She signed a 3-year contract. She worked for a year, had a year off. I think she comes back for 1 more year, and then she's done. I don't think she's trying to have kids. I think she was doing that to fuck with people because she is a master at this business. She's been working people since she showed up. And I think that's what she's doing now. She's been working people for a year now. I'm trying to have a baby, I don't buy it. I don't buy it for 1 second.
I can have a baby in a year.
No.
You have babies all the time, dude. It's crazy.
Okay.
That's how you have babies.
Okay.
You swallow them, right?
Yep. So I'm gonna pick Becky on this one. You said Becky. It's got to be.
Yeah.
The chat seems to think it's got to be Asuka, but I don't see taking Asuka Becky to WrestleMania being as interesting to get there. Where I think that if you have Becky win, then it's an interesting chase of, well, who the fuck's gonna finally dethrone Becky? Who's gonna try and take her down?
Clearly.
It's gotta be Charlotte.
Clearly. Everyone wants that.
Let's see. We got Roman Reigns versus King Corbin in a Falls Count Anywhere match.
Corbin.
I want Corbin so bad to win it. Isn't that crazy?
Yeah.
But I feel like because of the way TLC ended, it's got to be Roman.
It all depends on when this match is taking place during the pay-per-view.
Do you think they do it like the 99 Royal Rumble? Where Steve Austin and Vince show up and then they roll out and go to the bathroom and shit? Do you think that they like start the match and it just disappears and they can't track it anymore?
Oh, like our last commercial
So
break?
so then they just do something else.
Hold on, guys.
Like your last commercial.
So they do like a whole other match.
He
and
said
then,
he
like
hit
they
the
cut
button
back to
and
it.
I ran off.
Um,
But no, I think it's when this match takes place. If it's early on, Corbin wins.
if it's late, it's
If
Roman.
it's later, possibly because of what's happening with Brock, Roman wins.
Do you think Roman's going to be in the Rumble too? Because he's the
Yes, I think Roman will be in the Rumble.
Me too.
Sadly, I think that they're going to try and pit Roman versus Brock, and
Ooh.
Roman eliminates Brock, which I don't want to see because I want to see Cena do it. I think Cena versus Brock at Rumble
Or Mania.
at Mania makes itself. Game over, hands down. Brock keeps saying, "Hey, no one in the back can beat me." Cena says, "Hey, I'm not in the back, but I can beat you."
Yeah.
And hey, this is number 17 for me. Flair. Woo! I got this.
Yeah.
And
I'd love to see
I
that. I'd love to see him show up
That's-
even for a 6-month run. I don't want him to do a 1 month. I don't want him to lose an Elimination Chamber, or whatever. Whatever.
yeah, Rumble to Elimination Chamber. Yeah, Rumble to Great Balls of Fire. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't want to do that. I want him to have like 6 months.
Yeah.
Just one solid.
Go
I
to,
have
go
it
to
and I can
Survivor
defend
Series. Lose it.
Oh,
What?
he said it was on his end. At first he said sound was gone. He goes, oh, never mind, it was on his end. All right, good. That's good to know because we've lost audio before
Hey!
for extended periods of time.
Oh my god.
Save us.
But don't worry, we got a new producer.
We got a new
Yeah.
producer.
No, we don't.
Yeah,
New
we
mic.
do. Rambling Rabbit is not our producer anymore.
You really think Cena ties Steve Austin with 3 Rumble wins? I don't think Cena wins it, but I think he tosses Brock out.
Yeah, he throws Brock out, and that's it.
Yeah, and I think
It's like a one and done. Almost. I think Cena eliminates himself while he's taking Brock out.
yeah, that'd
That's
be
it.
good. But-
Because if anyone else eliminates Cena, then it's like, all right, well, this guy could have beat Brock and blah blah blah. I think Cena jumps on Brock or whatever, and they both tumble out at the same time. Brock's pissed off. Hey, you eliminated me. This was my moment. And Cena's like, all right, let's go for the title.
But then who wins and goes for Bray?
McIntyre.
McIntyre's on Raw.
I know. Makes perfect sense.
Let's see. I like seeing a Brock double elimination come in at 1 and 2 and do it quick. Let people sit and wait for 3. That'd be funny.
Yeah,
Just
exactly.
comes right in,
Just
throws
go.
them out, boom, and then everyone's just standing there like, what? And then 3 comes out, and 3's kind of walking around like, what?
As long as somebody's hitting the trash can.
Yeah,
You don't get that reference because you don't like sports.
yeah. The garbage cans are everywhere in sports. Sports
Because
is garbage.
the Houston Astros won a World Series stealing signs by hitting a trash can.
They stole a sign in Houston, assholes.
Astros by, hey, fastball, curveball. They hit a trash can. It's in Minute Maid Park where the Houston Astros play.
So they hit a garbage can to send signals,
Yeah.
like Morse code.
Yeah, basically, yeah.
What? That doesn't make any sense.
Well,
Why wouldn't you just go like that?
no, because the batter had to hear the trash can being hit.
Yeah.
And it's like, all right, this is a fastball. Then he sat on a fastball. Fastball comes. Boom. Knocks it out. Chapman. Altuve. They have to make a dig at that. Being in Minute Maid Park in Houston, they have to make some dig at a trash can.
When did that happen?
In the World Series. Or no, this is in the ALCS 2 years ago.
Oh,
and
2 years
apparently
ago.
in the World Series the same year.
Really?
Yeah.
You gotta send me some links on this. We gotta find out more about this garbage can business.
I like sports. They don't.
Let's see. Vince will
That was
definitely
your
get that
first?
Astros heat on someone. It's too easy. Elias is gonna come with a garbage can.
Exactly. This is what I'm talking about.
But who do you give the win to when Cena and Brock's out? I think that's what gets me. Is I feel like Brock has to win it, but I don't know who goes next.
I I'm going with my original pick and saying Drew wins it. Even though what kills me is, even though lately they've been alluding to it, like, oh, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that. I'm like, ah. But even if Cena, as much as I don't want to see it, I can see Brock being number 1, Cena being number 30, and they eliminate each other at the same time. There's no clear winner. Let's go to Mania.
Yeah, I could see that too.
Which I don't want to see it because then the whole Rumble is just shat upon like it was last year because the shirts have never been available.
And then Vince would have to run out and break his legs just to fix it. That's what he does. Bayley versus Lacey.
Lacey.
That's what I'm afraid of, but I really think it's got to be Bayley. I think you got to build Bayley strong all the way to Mania.
But Bayley's been weak since.
What are you talking
Never
about?
she wondered.
What are you talking about? She's been the longest reigning SmackDown champion. And she keeps winning by any means necessary now. She's a true
But
heel.
she doesn't defend it.
Everyone says Bayley. Well, I think it's weird she hasn't defended it in a while, but she was defending it a bunch at first.
Yeah, at first, but now she hasn't defended it at all.
Because who the fuck's left?
Because I wouldn't mind Bayley winning.
Texas says The Rock at 2, Cena at 3, Taker at 4, Goldberg 5, and then End My Life, fam. Yeah, that'd be it.
That's it.
That's all of them. Then Hogan comes back at number 29.
Salute.
And that's a lot coming from Kevin, who used to hate Bailey.
Yeah.
How much has it changed?
I want to see Bayley take it. Because I don't know. For one, I don't think you take Lacey to WrestleMania yet.
No.
And
And
I
first
think
of all,
Bayley
I've
could
never
do it.
hated Bayley.
Yeah, well, you did.
It's Asuka that I hate. Asuka I hate. I can live with Bayley. Asuka.
We have video footage.
I think you got to go into.
No.
I think you go to Bayley to Mania because Bayley can hang a Mania, and I think you just find a good opponent. And even if that opponent is Lacey and Lacey wins it at Mania, that's one thing. But I don't think you take Lacey to Mania with the title.
It's so weird that Lacey's getting all this fucking... Not heat, but whatever.
She's getting what?
Not heat. It's opposite.
Attention.
Yeah.
No, I mean it's still a type of heat, but it's a different type of heat. It's not a hate heat. She's got a lot of heat on her right
She's
now.
got that perfect look, right?
This Rumble's winners are hard to predict for males because who faces Brock? Nobody. Who faces The Fiend? Nobody is really built to beat them.
Exactly. That's why Cena
Yeah.
comes back. I'm calling it here. First, Wrestling on the Rocks. You heard it here first. Cena's coming back. Eliminating Brock. It's going to happen.
Yeah.
I
He
don't know,
says
I'm just
that
kidding.
she's a new face thing and it's not landing great. Definitely not landing great here at the old Homestead. The old Marsh Homestead. Definitely not landing great with Lacey's heel.
She's not a Marsh.
But it's the Marsh Homestead.
Yeah, but she's not a Marsh.
I'm going to say Bayley on that one. I think Bayley should win at Rumble because that's how things are supposed to happen in life.
She probably should, and
I just don't think...
there's no other heat direction in any other way.
You can dethrone her at Mania, but you can't have Lacey go into with the title of Mania. Not that kind of momentum. Bray Wyatt versus Daniel Bryan in a strap match. The old strap-on match.
Strap on.
Get the strap-on.
Oh, where's Clump? He's an expert in this, right?
Yeah, he sent me stickers.
The old dragon tail.
No, it's not there.
It's right here. Tail.
The octopus section. Nope.
I dropped it.
Man down.
That dragon, if you're interested, Clump's a big supporter. We
Yeah.
should have had the glasses out today.
The octopus tail. Suction cup.
Where's the tissue paper?
In the little garage.
I like that you saved it.
We don't know what we're gonna get, people.
That's a good point. You don't want to be left hanging. So
Hanging, banging.
I got a gift for a kid at Christmas, and I grabbed the black bag. So like, oh, this will be good. It's just a plain
Glasses
bag.
are down there.
Are they down there?
Yes.
Here we go. Bad dragon, little clump, right there for you.
Clumption. The
Whoa.
action.
What is
Nothing. It's all good.
Don't worry about it. Bad dragon.
She has it in her to be good. Reminds me of Liberty Bell from Glow. Could work, I guess. Yo, I don't know if you can hear it, but at Royal Rumble last year when she was in the beginning, I was second row and screamed, "Go back to Glow,"
Yup.
really loud. I don't remember if you can hear it or not. But we were second row, so I hope you can. But yeah, I said the same thing. Like Cena to eliminate Brock, I'd pop for that. Yeah, I think it'd be awesome. I really want Cena to get the 17. I know he's done. But I think he deserves it for himself, and I think the fans deserve it for what he did for so long to give him the big nod.
Yes, because as much as I love Ric Flair, the greatest, Cena carried the company for 15 plus years.
Yeah.
By himself. No other competition. Flair did it when WWE or WWF at the time, WCW were going back and forth. And he even switched brands.
Yeah, Texas says he was alone. I even say this. There's no Punk without Cena. Everyone loves Punk and says he was the greatest.
Sucks ass.
I really wanted to... I was trying to get into Punk because a lot of people were telling me how good he was and I just missed it and I didn't get it. So I went back and rewatched a bunch of stuff and I watched the Money in the Bank match where people still mention it being one of their favorite matches of all time. When I watched that match, I watched John Cena carry CM Punk through that match. Constantly get himself places to keep Punk from hurting himself.
It proves how good John Cena is.
Yeah. Let's see. I stopped watching wrestling forever, but I still knew Cena dude is a cultural icon.
Yes,
Same thing.
Exactly.
Yeah, I stopped watching for almost 10 years, and the whole time I was like, but Cena's there.
Cena, to me, Ric Flair has crossed generations.
Yeah. So Cena.
And Cena has crossed more generations, if you ask me.
Yeah.
Because Cena is just Cena.
I think
Ric Flair never carried a company without competition by himself. Cena did that.
So somewhere online the other day, someone was asking, who do you think of was more influential to the business, Ric Flair or Hulk Hogan? And I think Cena should be in that conversation too, because I think bottom line is this: Hulk Hogan influenced the most viewers. Ric Flair
when it boomed.
But Ric Flair influenced the most wrestlers and the most young viewers who became wrestlers. Mm-hmm. Ric Flair changed the face of wrestling as we know it from an in-ring perspective, where Hogan brought the biggest spotlight to wrestling. Mm-hmm. I think Cena took that and then showed how a human being who pretends to be a superhero can also be a real-life superhero. And he took that a step further and influenced both the in-ring and out-of-ring people on a way that the other two only did isolated.
And it's clear because Cena did, not the Hall of Fame, the Make-A-Wish.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cena.
Oh yeah, he just said that. Cena's the Make-A-Wish king.
Yeah.
Dude does money with kids and that lasts forever. To be honest, I never liked Cena as a character, even his heel persona. Just never was a fan. But it is expected to happen at 17.
Yeah, he has to. He has to do it. And what sucks is I look at Flair. Flair's record's great. But to me, WWE is shitting on Flair's records so much with his daughter.
Mm. Yeah, she's already at 10.
Yeah, Charlotte's at 10 and she's been in for, what?
6 years?
16th of the time that Ric Flair did it?
Yeah.
And that is absolute bullshit if you ask me. I'm not saying it as a fan. I'm not saying it as anything else. You cannot put Ric Flair's legacy next to Charlotte's. Just because they're related and just because of the offspring. Yes, that's a good story. Cool. But Charlotte Flair should not be anywhere close to 16 title reigns.
Yeah, and what was it? We got 2 in there that echoing the same thing. Wasn't a fan of Cena when he was on top. Missed the shit out of him. Now he's gone. Cena's now nostalgic.
Great on the mic. Great on the mic.
Yo, if it wasn't
So
for
underrated
Cena,
on the
Roman
mic.
wouldn't have had shit. He made Roman get good on the mic. He
Oh,
forced
yeah.
him.
Dude, when they had that back and forth, woo! Roman looked solid for once.
Yeah. And it was great because Roman kept going back to his lines and Cena kept being like, fuck your lines.
Mm-hmm.
Like, that's what it looked like.
Come on, bro. Come
Yeah,
to
no.
me. Let's meet in the middle. I'll
Yeah.
still support you.
Yeah.
Come on.
I'm going to give you
Come
your
on.
cue, but don't give me mine.
Come on. Yeah.
Let's see. And he said, Cena's now nostalgic too, has been gone for a while, so it's a good time to bring him back for one last big run. That's how I feel. I feel like he's got one last big run in him, and I feel like that's it. But I feel like he deserves that. I feel like
But
the
he
fans
deserves
deserve it.
17.
Exactly.
That's me. Here. Wrestling with Rock 17. That's what I want.
100%.
Give me what I want.
Give it up!
Give me what I want.
Give it up!
Good damn. Give me what I want.
You can go to prowrestlingtees.com/wrestling on the rocks for your Give Me What I Want t-shirt.
I thought you took it down.
No, I took down the wild card.
Wild card.
Also known as Kevin.
What?
Let's see. The old Kevlar wild card.
Wait.
Can
I get one again?
Went, bro, you're going to be bad. You're going to be a bad face of the company if you aren't having passion in your promos. If you just read your lines and expect to learn them. Let's see. Win the title. Oops.
False start.
Win the title, hold it for a while, and put over someone like Aleister Black to give them the step they need to main event. I don't think I'd go with Aleister Black, but I'd say you got to put someone over to throw him up there.
No. You establish dominance. You establish dominance.
I could see him putting over someone like Braun for the title,
Ugh.
and then making Braun look big.
You establish dominance, and then you put somebody else over.
Yeah, but I could see it
It's
being
wrestling
someone like,
culture. That's what you do.
I mean, I could see it being like a Keith Lee or a Braun. I don't see it being someone like an Aleister.
No, Aleister, no. Keith Lee, yes.
I think
Braun.
Aleister's like going to be the top of the mid card for a long time.
That's my.
Got to be heel like McIntyre. I could see that even McIntyre taking down Cena. I could even see Corbin taking out Cena for the title.
Yeah.
And God, can you imagine Corbin with the title?
That'd be
Oh,
Ew. Ew.
oh,
Giving.
oh,
Oh, he's getting hard down south.
no!
Stop.
Yeah, no, I see that. It could be good.
You take
Nope.
this shit.
I did.
He also popped a bone in there.
I popped to shit.
Okay.
Yahtzee.
Yeah, Corbin with a title, taking it from Cena. Imagine his whole fucking repertoire of like, I retired and I fucking crushed Cena's 17th reign. That could be great.
Yeah.
And then let the faces chase him. Yeah, everyone wants to fuck up Corbin, and nobody wants to see Corbin with the title. Oh, how good would that be? Dude, how pissed off people would be if he got the title off Cena.
If he
Oh.
came in on a throne with the belt.
Oh, yeah. I love now when he comes in on the throne with a mic. Hold on. He's like already talking. And just doing his whole promo while sitting on the fucking throne.
Is NXT going to be in Rumble?
Yes.
I think it will be.
I think Keith Lee, Dominic Dijakovic. I hope to God Adam Cole doesn't, because that's a waste of a spot.
He's going
I
to
think
be-
Adam Cole should be in there and Brock Lesnar should just right out.
Number 2,
Yeah.
just Yahtzee.
Yeah.
Kofi him.
Yeah,
Just
you're done.
as soon as Adam Cole, he just like leans down and just like, whoo, not even a proper move, just a whoo, and just like,
He's all waving his arms. Yeah, that's the only ones I can see from NXT coming over
well,
during Rumble.
Gargano's been in a few. I could see Balor doing it because he's NXT now, but he's been main roster.
Yeah.
And he's got history with Brock Lesnar, so he come in there face to face and be like, I'll fuck you up, dude.
No,
The bro.
but I just hope they don't fucking bury.
And the bro wants to retire Brock Lesnar, so I could see him showing up and trying to prove something. But I don't think it's more than like 4 or 5.
Yeah.
That's kind of what I'm saying. I think it's going to be less than people thought.
Well, see, that's the thing that I was looking at recently. excuse me, is you would almost think that they would put a limit on each brand.
You think you'd have an even number?
30 men.
5, 5, and 5.
10, 10, and 10. That's what
Sure,
I was
man.
going
Whatever you
with.
want, man.
But yeah.
Yeah, double down. I don't mind. Double down. Put it all in.
36, 75, 45. Cool. Let's go.
Right. Okay, good.
He's about to be canceled. It's okay. It's okay.
But something's gonna happen.
No.
You want to go Nico's?
We gotta go get some super fries. You gotta wash it down. Let's see. Someone said Balor wins Rumble, then it's Demon versus Fiend for Mania. I'd be okay with that. That'd make some sense.
I'd be cool with it, but
Especially because Fiend is the one who killed the Demon and sent him to NXT, but he was Balor at the time. Riddle, Lee, Ciampa, Balor, Gargano, maybe one more. Yeah. I mean, I agree with that stuff. There's a stain on it. How do I get a stain on this shit?
Abby.
Oh, fuck.
That's right. You don't call it down the middle.
They can't see it.
Someone's gonna see it.
End the show.
Okay.
I gotta get a couple now.
Marsh got a state on the shirt.
Um.
I know it's surprising to everyone else.
Yeah.
But Marsh got a state on the shirt.
I feel like it came from somewhere else. I feel like I wouldn't. I feel like I would have noticed something that large. That's like it's like a silver dollar. I feel like I would have noticed like a like that's big.
Okay, stop.
What?
He's rubbing his tummy.
All right, sorry. I'm concerned about the laundry situation. Fiend challenges people, so does Balor go back all the way to Prince Devitt? Changes people. Yeah, well, I mean, kind of already has, right?
Well, exactly. And that's the thing that got me is that they've
Andrade.
been saying Prince for a while.
Andrade versus Humberto is going to be at Rumble for your U.S. title. What do you think about that one?
I'm okay with that.
I think it's going to be Andrade.
No, I think it's Humberto.
All right.
Nope. I would say Andrade.
Nope.
Humberto's gonna give us a fucking shout out. So
Humberto.
you better say Humberto.
Humberto. Is he
Like
part of the
3
family?
arm drags,
25.
and that's it.
What?
25.
He's 25?
Yeah.
He's 25 years old?
Dollars.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah, no.
All right.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, Humberto all the way, man. That's our guy. Humberto's the dude. He's the one. He's going to go the whole way.
Nope, it's gonna be Dominic.
That was the one that I was looking at, and I was like,
but-
the titles.
Yeah. Let's see.
And they were in Groupon now. Anyways.
Let's see. Well, so I think Andrade, but I feel Andrade, but I think you're probably right. It's probably gonna be Humberto.
Yeah, and
let's
Bert's
see.
got it. Because Selena's.
Wait, we still never even got through Bray Wyatt versus Daniel Bryan on a strap match.
Strap on?
Yeah. Who do you think's gonna win that one? I desperately want it to be Bray, and I fear that they're gonna make it Bryan.
Why?
I think that's where they're gonna do it.
Why would they do that?
Because they got all this fucking heat with Daniel right now. He's got all this pop.
And he's got a lot of straps. I don't know.
I think that you can't take. I mean, that's what scares me about it. Is it's such a good storyline and it's so great, and Bryan's the perfect one to dethrone the Fiend, but not this soon.
Yeah.
Like, you need a fucking evil dude like the Fiend for like a year,
And
at least.
they didn't build up Bryan's character the right way. They started to make him like, ooh, is he gonna come out crazy after getting his haircut? And then he came back being all goofy with the Miz. So.
He said Bray, he can't lose yet. Gonna be some goofy bullshit. Like he
Oh,
said,
really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's funny.
Some goofy bullshit finish. Fiend needs to stay
I
hot.
didn't even see that.
Yeah. And I think that's true. I mean, I don't want to see the Fiend go down right now. I want Fiend to be the new face to fear. I want Fiend and Undertaker at the Mania. Ooh, can you imagine if Undertaker wins the Rumble?
We said this like 6 months ago we said this.
I know, but can you imagine? This would be a way to do it. Undertaker comes back. Wait, he did it the other way. Boom. Hell yeah.
Nope. I don't feel it.
You don't feel it?
Nope. Not feeling it.
Undertaker. I'm just looking at some stuff.
Okay, you got silent all of a sudden.
Yeah, I was just looking up Undertaker.
It's not time for chat. Let's talk.
Come on.
More purple. I don't know if you guys ever seen Undertaker live.
No, we lost all viewers. That was it. I was like, look at these guys. Fuck
Yeah.
them.
Like, okay.
I thought I was drinking sake with my tea. Like these.
Let's see. Dude, don't want Fiend to go down too soon. Fiend is, yeah, see, everyone doesn't want him to go down, right? Someone needs to have a long, slow build with him and take to get his mask off and still his power. Oh, that'd be crazy. Like, can you imagine someone else wearing the Fiend mask?
Yeah.
That'd be insane.
That's what I thought when Daniel Bryan tried to rip off his dreads.
That you would just come up with his
I
mask.
thought his mask was coming up.
Oh,
I was
that'd be sick.
Ooh.
Daniel will
Yeah.
lose that way. He doesn't enter Rumble, so male Rumble happens first. Daniel Bryan's fine, but he needs to figure it out. Let's see. Oh, he's got a. Oh, they made a clip of us, I think.
Who made a clip of us?
Oh, Texas. They can make clips and stuff.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's pretty
Sorry, Texas.
Still learning.
Your clips are probably bad because
No, it's a clip of us.
I know. That's what I'm
yeah,
saying.
it's probably
That's
bad.
what I'm saying.
Yeah.
That's why it's been
Yeah.
that's why it's
Just play video games because your clips are probably better than
Yeah.
us.
So
Either way,
that would be cool though if you think about Cena taking out Brock 2-for-1, and Undertaker coming in and winning the Rumble, and Brock and Cena for the one, and Fiend and Undertaker for the other. Fuck, dude, I'd watch the shit out of that.
yeah.
shit out of that.
Yeah, the goddamn shit out of it.
Like Roman?
Yeah, he the way he like does the fist thing.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
I was looking for a different thing, but it looks like it's not going to happen. So sorry about that.
Still quiet on this.
But do you have to do Undertaker again?
I don't know. Just there's the thing here.
I
Stuff.
tried, folks. I'm sorry.
This is hard to figure out, man.
What are you doing?
Computers are tough,
What
man.
are you doing?
Forget it. Forget it.
Okay.
Forget it.
You want to
This
sip
is
of
good
whiskey?
stuff.
You
This
want
is
to
good
sip
stuff.
of whiskey?
I need more of it. Let's see. Bray wins the Rumble to fight the Fiend at Mania. It's just him throwing himself around like a la Fight Club. That'd be so dope.
Mm-hmm.
Never never like Bryan winning the Rumble. But wait, didn't Daniel Bryan win the Rumble one year?
No, maybe 3 years ago.
But even then, he's already in that title shot twice now, so I don't know if that would even make sense. But
I'm telling you guys, Drew wins the Rumble. It's unpopular. It's going to happen.
and it's unpopular because it's shitty.
Yeah. But they've alluded to it 35 times.
That's true, definitely. Dirty
That's
style.
why I want to change my prediction.
Yeah.
I don't even know what to
Yeah.
caption that Undertaker picture.
What is it?
You guys.
Rest in poops. No, don't say poops. We'll lose viewers. We'll lose viewers again. I think that's our predictions for Royal Rumble, though. That's how we would book the whole show, like a fucking mess.
Oh, God damn it.
Did you? God, come on.
What's up? No, it says Drew should win. He's hot right now and needs the rocket.
Did you just blow ass?
Yes, he did.
Come on.
Drew, recent babyface turn came out of nowhere. I agree with all of that.
Breathe through your mouth.
But no, I agree with it.
You know what to do.
What? No, don't hurt the drinks. Let's see.
Welcome to the show, Mr.
Oh, that was all in there. I could feel it. I can see it.
It smells good, at least.
It's definitely rest and poops. That's
I've been
Mr. Texas, when we go to down San Antonio,
down to San Antonio.
we'll see you there.
I'm drinking poison now. It's all poison.
It's all natural, I'm sure.
Damn, your drink's fucking dark as shit.
Yeah, I've been having a lot of it. For the record, we opened it on the show.
It's Costco size.
Yeah, we don't fuck around, man. And that's what's good about the late night versions.
Compared to the other versions, we're having a fucking square off.
The early versions don't fucking crush a half bottle of Kirkland. The little bitches. I was like watching. I was like, these bitches.
Telling you, clump.
Tuesday.
On a Tuesday. Isn't that Drake?
Marsh got clump, or Jared Lunar. I got clump.
What, for in a fight?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, yeah.
Where you going?
Wait, you got clump?
No. I clump.
You got clump?
You got Lunar.
With the delts?
Yeah.
Lunar's got them delts, dude.
Exactly. That's what he got.
Sucks.
You okay with that?
You can do that, but we're gonna lose followers. People do not like my poop and fart jokes.
That's true.
I call bullshit. Fart again, brother.
Let's see. Let's see. You know, we have 4 hours of pay-per-view. The matches seem very short pay-per-view wise. I agree with that. Although they only have, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 matches, including both Rumbles. I think it should be good. But give the people what they want. See, that's what I'm saying. That's the gimmick.
Give me what I want.
Give me what I want.
Give me what I want.
But I think that does it for us. I think we're ready for last call. I think that's how we see Rumble playing out. The interesting bit is we gave our predictions. The two of us are unlikely to be on the watch along. Do you think there's any chance you're gonna make it?
100%. I'm not gonna be on there.
Ugh, your dumb family, man.
I know my family's.
This piece of shit loves his family and does the thing and bees around him.
No. I love my family. It's my extended family that I don't like.
But you behave like you do still. And that's what I mean. He's a fucking
It's
garbage
forced.
person
It's forced.
who treats all of his family with love and respect. And
It's forced like Roman. It's forced.
Let's see. But I'm going to be out of town, so you are going to get GR, Lunar, Gabe, and Crybaby Clump to
All three of them.
watch. Yeah. They're going to do their watch along.
Peace out.
For Royal Rumble. Apart from that, we have Happy Hour. If you guys haven't seen NWA Power yet, we do a drink along with NWA Power hopefully every week.
He drinks a lot.
Because they gotta get it done, man.
You gotta drink along.
Yeah, hell yeah. So we do a Happy Hour with 3 hours. If you haven't seen NWA Power, it's really cool. If you haven't seen NWA, there's a pay-per-view this weekend. It is going to have Flip Gordon versus Nick Aldis. Who doesn't want to see that? So
We will not be doing a watch along for that, by the way.
we won't be doing a watch along for Hard Times. We will be doing a watch along for Royal Rumble. But you should watch Hard Times and tell us what you think. Find us on Twitter at Ref Marsh. Kevlar on the rocks with an X. Suck it. You got at Crybaby Clump, at GR Lunar. On Instagram, you got at Marsh Ref. And I think at GR Lunar as well are the only two. Oh, wait, and the show at WOTR the show on Twitter and at Wrestling on the Rocks on Instagram. Either way, we're gonna simplify this shit real soon. So if you
Miss
just don't want to
Texas.
figure it out, go to WrestlingOnTheRocks.com in like 2 weeks or 3, and then we'll have it all there.
Mr. Texas, we appreciate you.
Texas, thank you for turning up and turning out. EDM, thank you for coming out and talking. We appreciate the chatter. We appreciate being derailed. Nothing makes us happier than unfocused chatter. And you guys are probably more on top of it than all of us. So here's last call.
Up from San Antonio.
And next week it won't be you guys, just to clarify, Tuesday.
Yeah, I'm not going to be here next week. He might.
Will you?
We'll see. We got 4 people. We got a rotating schedule.
I got kids.
Up from San
Antonio.
Antonio. All right,
Everything
last call.
that I got is all that I got on.